over time, most things fade away. Isn't that right? All of the memories dissolve. The sunshine, the breeze song go by. No matter how big it is, its time will come. It will be reborn as something new. The full moon, bright balloon. Only my feelings will ever grow. And on season follow, so that's me. Non-stop love song. I will follow you wherever you go. I can't wait to catch up before the sun sleeps. Not if you're short of breath. I'm the disaster of fashion. All you need to know is one or two things or a few. I'm alone, but I'm not alone. You know that, right? Trees and rain, now and then. I can't live without that precious one. On season follow, so that's me. Springtime syndrome. I will follow you wherever you go. I can't wait to catch up before the sun sleeps. Not if you're short of breath. Just so you know, please don't think you're going to get away with it. Okay.
And Welcome to ICFC NA Season 2, Week 3. I'm pretty sure I'm correct about that, as one Tasty Steve would be proud of. He is not here today, unfortunately, but it's okay. He's on assignment once again. We have replaced him with the man known as Toph. How are you doing, fam?
What's up, man? What's up, Nerd Josh? What's up, Ringe? You know, I played, we played Among Us before, but we haven't actually commentated Strive before. But really excited to be here. I've been talking to Steve. It's fun. I actually live really close to Steve, and we'll just go on walks, we'll chat. And I was like, bro, I'm actually super down to do more Strive. And he hit me up, and he's like, yo, I need a fill-in. I need a backup. I was like, okay, I got you. So here I am. It should be fun.
Hey, you got a RAM, and it's not your first anime game, so we're glad to have you here, honestly. Like, that you and GrandBlue definitely did some damage. I saw you rodeoing up all these people with them jump lights. Like, that's some good stuff.
That's right. Yeah, that was a fun era, man. I do miss the crap out of that game. Like, just I don't know. It was weird because it was like the start of the pandemic, and I mean it happens. Yeah. Like, you know, the game obviously wasn't as popping after a while because of the delay-based netcode. But I got a soft spot in my heart for that game for sure.
Most definitely. Sure. We're glad to have you here for the first time. And if you're trying to join us for the first time, this is where you can go right here. Smash.gg/ICFC GGST. That's where you're going to be signing up. Free to sign up each and every week. And of course, it doesn't matter what region you're in because there's streams for Asia, EU. There's tournaments all taking place Thursday, starting, of course, in the Asia region over on Majin Obama, following it with Tenno Media, and then concluding right here on Tasty Steve. And again, we got exhibitions, giveaways, all kinds of things, and of course, prizes that you can win. I believe the prizes have been solidified here. Yes, indeed. The Blue Yeti Nano Premium USB mic, the Logitech 1080p 60 FPS. You already know how it gets down. And the Magwell, the big body USB capture HDMI plus. So these are some big prizes here for season 2 for Guilty Gear Strive. It's going to make pretty much anybody's stream setup nice and crispy. And if you want your audio nice and crispy, then go to Astro. That's how they get down. It's the official headset and mix of the ICFC, whether it be Tekken, whether it be Guilty Gear, it does not matter. Astro has been holding us down, just like they've been holding down the Timbuktu Gaming BP35 backpack. That's another prize that's going to be given away here in season 2 of Guilty Gear Strive on ICFC. I think Steve was talking about how Markman swears up and down by this thing last time around, so I'm sure if Markman co-signs it, it is a quality product. And we got one more bounty to go, C4's bounty. Nerd Josh's has already been claimed. The Weeb Marvel's already been claimed. Can we get C4? What do we need? Finish around with an OTG attack 15 times? We'll definitely get that. We got a billion Nagoriyukis in NA, so we're going to see plenty of OTGs. You know what I'm saying? And just like we're seeing plenty of Hitbox players, hitboxarcade.com/ICFCG. That's where you're going to be able to take control, get your hands on the premier peripheral to play your fighting games. You know what I'm saying? So again, go over to hitboxarcade.com. They got you on the Hitbox, the cross up, whatever you want. Ooh, and then the Smash GG, as always, the claim codes. Going to be a real nice and easy. No longer you got to enter a damn thing. You just got to sign in, whether it be with your Twitch account, Twitter account, whatever it is, YouTube, Discord, all kinds of nonsense. Just hit that claim code and add that free 50 cents. I'm sure we still got plenty of codes to go. Already a healthy amount claimed, though. We got 14. We got 86 to go. So we're going to be getting that free money for the players, of course. It all goes to them. And we got a hell of a first match to start. MastaJJ versus Mira. And I'm not talking anymore. You guys can do this.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Thank you, Ringe. And honestly, super explosive matchup going into already. MastaJJ, legacy Marvel player going against Mira, one of the strongest of Street Fighter V, and definitely showing so much promise in the last LCQ, getting that top 4. So this first match, damn.
Yeah, no, Josh, you were saying this was like probably one of the most exciting first rounds of this bracket. Period. Yeah,
just when I skimmed over, I was like, wow, CJ has been in a lot of top 8s, and so has Mira, and they're definitely some of the up-and-comers in these brackets you see in the week time and time.
Yeah, we saw MastaJJ really got in trouble with that buffed burst hitbox at the beginning of the round, but still in trouble here, especially with the plus frames after the wall break. We'll see how he gets out. If he gets out, oh no. Man just got caught flinching. Might have been holding up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Mira, she's just mauling right now, taking advantage of that hit advantage, literally.
Yeah, definitely. Mira also demonstrating great matchup knowledge, knowing when to be able to challenge that disc and when not to. Because a lot of the disc Oki from MastaJJ has been, challenged appropriately.
True.
Yeah, 100%. If you don't know that, you're just gonna get bullied by Millia, right? So Mira putting up a great fight already. 100% leader.
Millia does need the confidence though with approaching from some angles though on this character. Those 5Ks do come in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's gonna be such a tough spot for Mira, but no, even with the slowdown, man, we're gonna get anti-air.
Look for another one.
Super.
Bruh, I was like, 100% tension, that little life. The BRCs are gonna be on deck, and it was there, but still the power of the Bandit Bringer.
Ooh, what a chase.
Just like that.
Oh no! Tragic.
Oh, that's it.
That is tragic rounds.
Man, Millia was flying around like a hornet, but got stuck on some wallpaper there, fly paper, whatever it is. Man.
Oh man,
that night rate vortex. Get over here.
That is a round I think everyone at home really registers with. It relates to. We've all been there against Soul.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Could happen to anybody, honestly.
Never. Not me. Not once.
Couldn't be me.
Is Deb in the chat? Oh, she's not.
Mira's backdash changes have been on point last round and this one. Oh, PRC not helping out there.
Oh, that jump 8.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh no, that's the jump slash.
Yeah, it's so
jump slash.
One of her prominent buttons. Good air to air. Even stuffs a lot of the anti-airs from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
I like the FDing out, but it's still kind of leaving her stuck in. Not quite out.
And that's the new cornball soul mix. The delayed second hit of the Rekka. Oh,
he's always got to have something.
Oh man, it makes me salty.
It's always got to be some popcorn to cook up, right?
Zox would probably do something about it where he doesn't have to guess, but I just haven't labbed it. His 6P is a pretty broken button nowadays.
I feel for y'all Zato players. Just give him a normal besides Crouch Punch, please.
He's got some good. So I think 6P and 5H are a little bit of an issue now for a lot of characters.
I'm glad to hear that.
Like post patch.
Post match maybe. 5H is just really good in neutral, and then 6P you could definitely utilize in footsies way better now. Oh, the 6S directly into the Manda Revolver. Mira.
Just swing it into the ball there. Nice.
Mira.
Wow, Mira. It's a quick match.
Yeah, no,
that was a quick match. As it goes.
Cowboy Soul, you get the saddle up, you gotta ride the bull, because if you're not, you're gonna fall off and just get stomped on a million times.
It's like one of those, right, where it's like when the Soul is winning the matchup, it's just gonna be over quick, because of how low Millia's life is. If Millia's winning the matchup, we'll get a little bit more time. You just gotta mix him up a bit, but
Millia's kind of definitely just her being lower damage, I guess, in general. Although that, you could argue that that's kind of changed over time, with the latest patch. Feels like everyone's damage got kind of jacked up. But she'll feels like sometimes even her good matchups, they can look bad when she loses. Because you're like, oh, well, all right, she never got to play. She just kind of got blown up and lost half her life every combo.
Yeah, it definitely gets deleted quick. And I heard we were going to check in with the Matcherino as well, I believe. So we're going to check in with that. Of course, again, claim those codes, everybody. And we see some direct contributions already as well. Whole Wings with the 770. What is that? Corona 93 with the $10 direct. Was it? Do you have a better pronunciation? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I was just saying, Corona 93. That works. I don't know. I was just going to say, click that login, though, at the top right. Any account, you probably already have Gmail, Twitch, which you're already trolling on right now. No registration needed. Just log in and maybe if you want to tip a little extra through PayPal, you can use that. Thank you, Whole Wings, for the coupon as well. And you can even use your BattleNet if you're cracking out that Diablo. There's a few of you out there.
No, you can use BattleNet.
It only takes 30 seconds. Honestly, I should get in there too. Where's my phone? I'll get on the next one. But
yeah, we got a bunch.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got all evening, but it only takes a minute, so you might as well get it done. Don't procrastinate it. Don't procrastinate it.
308 jellyfish.
What we're 2 weeks into this patch, and how you been feeling about it? I know you've been putting a lot of time into Zato, and hearing the comments about the normals was cool.
Yeah, I've definitely been playing him a bit more. I definitely like kind of fell off grinding the game a bit, but with this latest patch, I've definitely been playing every day again. And like Zato is mad cool, man. Like, I think just in general, the buff to the cost on his Eddie specials when you manually input them is like it's really felt. Like you get like such like long extended cheap pressure with him now. And it's just a lot easier to keep Eddie very active. And then, yeah, I think the 6P and the 5H changes are really good. Like the 6P change in conjunction with a lot of the nerfs to the good grounded normals around their characters, like they're like the hitbox nerfs or the hurtbox nerfs that allow the 6Ps to actually like contest them better. I think in conjunction with that, it's actually a really good button. And then 5H as well, like the extended hitbox on it is slightly disjointed, if I recall correctly, as well. So it is like one of these buttons that I feel comfortable pressing in neutral. Like if I play against the Kai that just like wants the stun dipper, I'll just 5H. And like 5H, you can counter hit into like Pierce into the full like solo Eddie combo where you do Pierce into clap Frog. And then you can summon it from there still. So yeah, like he's definitely, I think, pretty strong this patch.
Yeah, people are up on Sato, right? Everyone I've seen like kind of offering their opinions on the big winners, the big losers from the patch, whatever. I feel like people are pretty like Zato players are eating pretty well right now.
Yeah. You're eating well too. I mean,
I honestly no. It's funny because like I don't feel like I was like why? You know, I saw the Rekka stuff and I was like, I don't think any of us asked for this, but I'm down. I'll take it. I don't think she needed it. I thought we were already like pretty good. It's not like I was ever sitting there like, oh, I feel like I'm playing a weak character. I need buffs or whatever, you know. But then, yeah. So yes, I think Ram players are overall very happy.
Yeah, incredibly dynamic change for her. But at the same time, you know, she kind of for like the general consensus of people that got to play Xer, they never got to play Arcade 1.0, so they didn't get to see her at her best. So a lot of people have only really seen nerfed Ram until Strive. So, you know, having her be this strong again for a lot of people is definitely a surprise. So
wait, actually tell me about that because I also never played or I didn't really know anything about 1.0. So 1.0. So what did she have?
1.0 Xer, the swords were way scarier. So she was literally like fighting like Marvel 2 Strider Doom. You had to like fight her off of you while she just set up and kept all this pressure on you continuously. Kind of more like how Jack O sets up on you.
Yeah, that was definitely nightmare fuel during Xer 1.0. But I had a cheap character too. Zato was real cheap in that version.
You're playing Zato too?
Yeah.
So she was the kind of character where she was less like open you up with like some crazy mix and more she just keeps you blocking forever.
Yeah, she was like a weird lockdown character, and then they turned her into like Bizarro Millia with little bit better normals to start off from. You know, you kind of want to play one sword and play 5S range, and then set it up. But then
through most of the rest of that, that's kind of how she was.
Yeah, before it was like freeform Marvel character, like like a Dormammu meets Venom, I guess, or I don't even know, like something really wild. Wow. But I was gonna say before we get another match going, I know they're setting it up right now. I'm personally really liking this patch. I was definitely one of the Faust down players for all the influencers out there, and I love Faust this patch. Everything I complained about from the beta is articulated in here, and not even in a way where it's like too much. It's like, hey, now I have reasons to combo into 6P on close range 2K and etc. So yeah, you know, I'm super excited about that, and even the Axel nerfs, you know, I'm still having fun with them, so I'm excited for that. Oh, here we go, GrandMastaJ and Test Your Luck. Let's go.
And, you know, we're talking about a lot of characters, but we didn't talk about Nagoriyuki. You know, another patch, another W for the boy.
Yeah, somehow, some way. I mean, it's funny. I saw somebody, I think it might have been Leffen or somebody put this opinion out, which I kind of thought was I kind of liked, which was like, with the Ramlethal buffs, it's interesting because she got buffed like crazy, but her buffs require some optimization, and it kind of gives you reason to optimize. With Nagoriyuki, his buffs are to where it's kind of plug and play. You're just kind of immediately like, okay, you know, it's not like you need to practice anything new. It's just like you feel it immediately.
The Shadow Clone buff is literally the best fireball in the game right now.
Bro, it's absurd, honestly.
Yo, you know what's wild though? Like, not many characters win Evo and get buffed. And like, I'm even thinking about when Shen put all that work in the Gen. Gen even got nerfed before Ultra Street Fighter 4. Man, this character Not even a couple weeks went by straight buffs. Like, wow.
Has it been 2 patches since Evo or just 1?
That's a good question, actually. I believe
Because if it's been 2 sets of buffs, that's crazy.
it might actually be 2 sets of buffs.
I feel like the first patch happened before Evo, but I could be tripping. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
could be
think
tripping
you're right.
too.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
How long's COVID been? 7 years? 11 years? Let me get back to
just
you.
saw
on
that,
this.
that fireball on display at the end of that round, bro. It travels so quick now. Oh,
It's like everything, right? It's both the projectile speed and the startup.
yeah, it's.
Okay, so they're saying the first patch was the weekend after Evo, so it's been 2
Man, so it was
Got
2
it.
patches.
So it counts as 2 patches. That counts as 2 patches. Damn.
Hook 'em up.
Damn.
Give us, just get us those OTGs, all right, Naga?
There we go. There we go. I mean, I wonder. It's not like he slept on in Japan or anything, right? I feel like on the list he's put pretty highly. Maybe I'm out of touch.
Maybe he's just underrepresented, but I'm not sure. You know, I wouldn't say he's like, I'm not saying they're sleeping on him. Just maybe just not as many people are playing on as we do. You know.
Ooh, flinched. Yeah, no, it's probably the case. I mean, you know, we haven't been able to make sense of Arx's balancing for quite some time. So.
Sometimes Japan just doesn't like certain characters too, you know? Like, they didn't like, in Tekken in certain eras, they didn't play a lot of Jack, and even in CBS2, they didn't play Vega for like 4 years.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
in general has always been a little bit funky about tier lists and them kind of ignoring certain characters that are clearly strong.
It was interesting because, well, first of all, that's kind of going on in Melt. I don't know if that's still the case, at least as of a week ago. You know, the whole thing was, damn, Japan sleeping on mates. They put all of them came out with their tier list. They're putting,
You're
mates.
sleeping now. Because one of the last locals had top 4 maids. So
Top
maybe
4
she's
mates,
still
right?
low
I
tier.
saw that. I saw that. So they're gonna learn one way or the other. yeah, especially early game. I get that.
It's hard to make an accurate
that's
tier
awesome.
list in these newer games too, because sometimes it's all reflective on what character you play and what matchups give you trouble. Because like people will be like,
For sure.
like, oh, this character slept on, and then they finally start doing good once other characters don't make it into a top 8, and then they're like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Like Noel, or even in this game, you know, we don't see a lot of Jacko, but we all know if someone had everything down, you don't want to fight that person.
Yeah.
Dream of it. Yeah, I definitely think that's a symptom that could happen in fighting games. Is like people like end up playing like the one person that's like really good at a character, and they're just like, no, this character's super broken, bro. And then that person like actually does well. Turn into like, see, I told you. I'm like, bro, you played the one guy that's good at the character. So chill out for a second.
True.
Oh.
Oh.
Those 5K meaties, you got to watch out. GrandMastaJ giving it early to test here. They got to come back.
Oh yeah, nice. The Beyblade for the whip punish, you know? Real quick like. Oh no, 6P
wow.
in the grounded game. Yeah, very smart. Oh, and then again, catching you from a distance. Oh, and then the legs here. GrandMastaJ right back in this. Gonna get the wall splat and the wall break.
Damn. Hit him like a Halloween pinata. Trying to get all these Tootsie Rolls right now. Sweet tarts, baby.
Bro, I gotta go to your neighborhood. They got pinatas on Halloween. Need to go there. Oh, what? I didn't know it was gonna wall splat him.
Yeah, that was a lot of wall damage in 1-5D.
I've never
this.
experienced the Halloween pinata. You know, I just saw them in the store and I just wanted to go in.
Oh, okay.
Those pumpkins.
They're pumpkin pinatas? That's hype. I'm gonna make one out of a real one, you know, like instead of a jack-o'-lantern to move the guts and put candy.
Yo,
That
that'd be
sounds
dope.
kind of hype. Probably messy to clean up, but that'll be a lot of fun to beat with a stick.
Dude, this is GrandMastaJ about to put TestYourluck in the losers?
Definitely is.
Nagoriyuki Mira?
Honestly, anything will do it probably at this point. Well,
Oh, it looks like he was baiting a burst right there, but GrandMastaJ not giving it to him.
Oh, the BRC chopping.
wow.
Bam.
Bruh, this man did quick BRC drift forward Beyblade. I never want to play you. That just scared the hell out of me.
I mean, when they did do the offline event, he was right next to Hotashi the whole time. They got the tech in the bag there.
I don't want none of that. That was wild.
Yeah, he was like, that was literally full screen, and he traversed that in an instant.
Yeah, that's why, right? Oh, man. Oof. Scary.
Good stuff. Man, it is scary, though. Like, when you're next to... Like, even if you have max health, in test position there, 20%, 50% health, where you have 2S trades and immediately you have to guess if they're coming in. Oh my God.
It's tough. It's tough, 100%. And yeah, I mean, that was a very smart just usage right there. He knew that he had his opponent on the ropes, right? Definitely kind of timid. Any type of swinging into anything was going to be bad. And like, Beyblade is so fast. It's very good at counter hitting people, just trying to set up their game plan. So very smart.
Yeah, like pretty safe. You might even low profile some stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like, a lot of, because that was also like that previous round where they were both kind of full screen, just like kind of eyeing each other from across the bar, and I was kind of thinking, okay, well, which one's just going to feel like you're either just going to Beyblade in or you got Shadow Clone, and they're not really ever a wrong answer.
True.
And I think Test Your Luck was just kind of beating to the punch on both of those.
Yeah, very smart. And yeah, GrandMastaJ just always kept it collected, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of like rounds where he was down, but just ended up bringing himself back in, and it was just off the back of keeping it cool, and of course Nagoriyuki, and of course we got more direct contributions. Damn, the 2351, the 1229, all for the 169.50, bruv.
Yo, thank you.
Oh, Wings, thank you.
The 169, thanks. Nice.
Thanks to all the rest of you, of course. Look at that. RDX Rocks just coming in there with the coupon. It's so easy.
It's true.
It's so easy to just connect whatever account you have.
I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to click log in as I just said it. And then I'm going to click the code and watch right now. Bow. I already did it. Just when I clicked the link as I started talking. So all of you in the chat, just click the link, click login, whatever. I don't think I clicked my main account. I used one in my 8 accounts that are possible to use.
So and look, man, there's still 62 codes left. That's a free $31. So that's gonna put the prize pool over 200 as soon as them codes is up. Without any more direct contributions. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, it is wild. And that's what's cool about this age of fighting games is like the support is so strong. We see all these newcomers coming up, but not only is the support for the competition strong, the support to keep the players up is strong. And thank you to all of you. During COVID, we've really kept together and pushed so many games together. So thank you.
Yeah, that's big facts, man. Community coming in as per usual in the clutch, and just in general, man, big ups to Maturino as well and being a part of ICFC for Tekken Guilty Gear across all the regions, so it's definitely a good look in the fighting game scene. It's a healthy time to be a fighting game fan. Melty just came out. KOF 15 announced an open beta test. Thank the gods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got Nick All Stars Brawl. Everybody's going ham on that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cool stuff out.
Yeah, that game I've definitely spent some time playing it. It's funny because we were talking about with like newer fighting games and how it's hard to predict like the tier list for a lot of these newer fighting games because of the it's just like sometimes you feel like, especially with like Melty's a great example of this, feels like there's no real bad characters, like every character's pretty viable. And then on the other side of the spectrum, with Nick Allstar, it's kind of funny because I feel like very quickly people coalesced into a very agreed upon tier list, just because I think but they're putting out, on the flip side with that game, they're putting out a lot of patches and the devs are going crazy. Like they're literally tweeting like, all right, this week we're gonna do this, and we're just gonna let you guys like try to break the system and figure out what happens.
Yo, I'm gonna let you know though, Toph. I have an April O'Neil mod for my Jacko, and I play April O'Neil and Nick all day, baby.
Let's
go.
Yeah, how is that in that game?
Yo, she's a rush down monster, but she got like Storm. She can run away and go in. She's
like Storm.
Super mobile, and like good like just good moves. Like she's like she's got moves like, where it's like okay, she's athletic, she's got
so
big dicks.
She's Peach meets Captain Falcon with like a with a duck hunt special.
Yeah, and And she's got a big stick that she can also do it. But she's also got disjoints on some of them.
Yeah.
All right, man. This first round has been sick too, and then both of these players brought each other down to a pixel. Both trying to hold the last, but the blade, son.
I didn't realize Goki's playing Jack-O. You know, he's usually on that Geo, but usually playing the females. He's had a Ibuki and quite a couple other characters in 5, so.
My man's is definitely a waifu main, 100%.
Yeah, you see with the Wen's Jam username too. I'm low-key, I might be right there. I played Jam for a bit back in XX. And,
Yeah, I feel like I remember you asking about Jam a little bit.
I feel like she's gonna end up in this game. I feel like she's got the kind of character design that they would put in Tribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too. I think she'll be in the game.
I saw some people in the chat excited to see you, Toph, but they don't know that you're pre-09ers on this Shoryuken.com, baby. We know you've been in these fighting games.
That's very true. No, I was PNW for. You know, it's funny. I actually did. Technically speaking, I actually won a Guilty Gear tournament. Now that being said, it was 3v3, and I played once and I lost. So I got carried by my boy Wuku, and I think it was Wuku, and it was Spark before he went by Spark.
Wuku played Robokai, right?
Wuku played.
no?
Wuku. I mixed up Wuku and Woki. Wuku played Testament. He played
Testament, there you go.
Yes.
Sorry. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Spark played Robokai.
There you go. There you go.
Yep. And they definitely carried me to victory, so.
Hell yeah.
Did not do anything, but I provided a ride to the tournament. So you know what I'm saying? That was my contribution. Someone did.
That's all you needed to do. They wouldn't be a team if you didn't take them to the tournament. So that is an equal contribution right there. I just want to point out that was a really good punish at the end right there by Young Goki. He got the instant block on the cross of Alpha Blade while he was in the corner. So real
Very
easy
nice.
punish from there.
The minions taking him to round 2 as Toph getting brought to the tournament, you know. Man.
That's right. Someone's got to bring you there, and those
cool.
minions.
You being special guest, and then we have Lil Majin here too. I saw someone in the chat being like, "Yo, Lil Majin's here." What people don't know is they were like, "Yo, Lil Majin plays this game." Well, Lil Majin's actually a very well-known Guilty Gear XX OG. Was very strong post slash and up. You know, very good chip player, repping the Espadas and Tennessee area. So glad to see him in the bracket. Cool to see him playing Strive again. We know him for the amazing Tekken Evo run and many other great matches. But
Indeed.
let's get back into it. Chanklatomica. Oh, Chanklatomica. Sorry, I always pronounce it wrong.
Chanklatomica. Oh, 6P out the gate.
Round start.
It's an upgrade. It matters what games you play, Sag. Come get some in Nicktoons.
That's right. Come get some in Nicktoons. It's funny, man. It's funny because I was trying to make Toph work in that game, and right now I'm in this spot where I feel like I've been asking for Toph buffs because I want to play. It's the only time I've ever had a character named after me.
Infinite platforms aren't enough. I see you.
They nerfed that. They took that out.
Oh no, my bad. Oh, that's I rarely see him, so or her. Sorry.
Yeah. Rare. Love those wall run combos.
That's such a shame though. She's such a beloved character. I hope she eventually gets good.
It really is. So you know what? I'll say yes to that.
Wait, you do eat candy corn?
I wouldn't say very often, but if you gave me some, I would.
Oh wow. Oh no.
They are kind of. They're not my Halloween candy of choice, but if you've got a bunch left over after Halloween weekend, I'm
smacking them out your hand. You head trying to give me candy corn.
Must be some deep lore here.
I just really don't like candy corn, but Steve likes candy corn. That's
the texture is weird. It's definitely. It's like the most processed food
yes
you can eat. It is like the #1 thing where when I'm eating it, I feel like I'm eating space food.
You know, Steve eats them with peanuts, but if you just like swap them with just some candle wax that looks like candy corn, you can't tell the difference.
Put some sugar on it and call it a day.
Exactly.
Oof.
That's the secret. Ooh. Check to the low.
Oh.
Nice cross up.
Yeah.
The strike throw game in. Yeah, once you get started though,
yeah, and that jumping projectile is so good too. Very fast, good hitbox on it. But wait a minute, command throw. You gonna start this game up?
Okay.
Alpha blade, knocks out of the jump.
Ooh, burst to keep him in the corner.
Oh, he bursted the wire. See, you're right. It was to keep him in the corner, but man, he is aggressive.
Yeah, this is a good reaction on that jump. Oh, again.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goki's excellent reactions on the command throw.
It might be preemptive because we've seen the Shadow Clone post same block string hit on the up backing, so it might be something like that.
Might just be a yeah, true.
Just being like, hey, I'm gonna jump out because they're not delay reckoning or something like that, or cloning enough.
I love that run animation with the minute there, like, all right, we gotta get out of here. Let's bounce.
It's so good. 100% tension. Yeah, using it for PRC. Oh, and then gets the minion as he tries to escape with the Alpha Blade. Really good stuff from Young Yoki. Taking it 2-0 right there. I was expecting to see one of the buff supers. Like, I forgot what they do. The minions, like, it makes them super aggro or gives them, like, invincible.
With the super?
Right? Yeah,
the super, yeah. They're either, like, infinite meter on for a minute or they get that armor up. Or it's so hard to get them off of you. Man, they are going in the chat. You see this? They're saying licorice is like chewing an HDMI cable. Do I get 120 hertz out of it? That's all I want. Do I get the 120? Is it Arturo approved for these locals?
Wow. We had the red vines versus whatever the bad ones are called. What is it?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. Thank you. For discussion last time I was on. We don't need to have this again, you know?
I can't eat those. Red vines might be all right, but Twizzlers, even licorice, I'm not really super duper about it.
I'm still trying to
be honest with you.
If anybody got the
Poland peels
plug
are
on
good.
What happened?
The Twizzlers Poland peels, the ones that are individually ones, those ones are good, but beyond that, nah, good.
I'll
It's
give
like
you
too
the
much
peeling
wax.
pools, but I still feel like I'm just eating wax. But I'll give you the
I hear
peeling
you.
pool. I need the plug on like that really weird Swedish candy that's like licorice with salt or whatever it is. Like I'm trying to eat that. Yeah.
You're not thinking of Swedish fish. No, those are
Nah,
aren't.
no, I'm talking about it's like from Sweden. Like it's actually like
I like Swedish fish though. When I was a
Swedish fish is
kid,
pretty good.
they used one of the first arcade spots I used to go to was just this candy store with penny candy, and I would just play Sam Show and eat like $1 of Swedish fish because they're a penny each. Just bag it up and just play.
That's pretty godlike.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to holler at Wumbo left or something. I'm pretty sure it's from Sweden. I'm pretty sure.
If you find out what it's called, let me know.
Ooh, I thought it was gonna be GC Yoshi, but we got Beghuuli. All right.
Beghuuli.
Anji in the building. I think people have a little bit more faith in this character, but also a lot more like he still kind of struggles.
Yeah, that's how it feels. That's how it feels.
I think his changes are really good for like feeling players that have a lot of experience with certain types of callouts. Speaking of which, what a burst! But like them changing how his guard points work into like a more parry dynamic. You know, it has. You have to make the callouts, but it doesn't just straight up option select neutral like it used to in XS. Nice.
Yeah.
Like before, you kind of had like a third strike call out where you're like, I'm gonna go mid or I'm gonna go low, and it's gonna do this anyways. And if you do go those directions, I call you out and cash out. Now it's like I'm all in. I have to be right.
Right. Like you can really make him look like an idiot if he just goes for willy-nilly.
No, true.
Ooh, okay, wait. He was dancing on him for a second though.
But it still is the third strike. Like you said, if they do call you out, you can call them out.
Right.
Oh damn! He got shimmied by the guard form attack. That was pretty sick.
Jump dust to RC.
Yeah, just to apply the pressure again. Trey couldn't quite get the combo he was looking for, but still OTG in the corner. You gotta guesses correctly. PRC to cover the whiff throw. Ooh, didn't get shimmied by the guard point stance that time. Quick adjustment. Beghuuli. Oh no.
What a 6P. I don't know if that was a FD, but that was nice.
That just kind of came out of nowhere. Kicked him in the chest.
I love those simple pickups. Like that damage adds up quick. And again.
Oh, absolutely.
Already in the air, but still can't get him off. Oh no, and he tried to follow it up. Still just runs to the stop sign, the back turn S. Oh, and he got caught flinching on the reverse beat. Still very easy to get caught flinching on that move.
Yeah, those delayed crouch slashes are really annoying. You know, sometimes you're like, All right, they're gonna special cancel now, and it's one of those. You know, you think they're just gonna go for an early one?
Unfortunate, but of course Anji, big damage character, honestly. So if Beghuuli can find one or two ideal openings, like, that's gonna melt a lot of the health bar.
Yeah, you said it. One counter hit crouch heavy with 50% tension near the corner. That's like 85% or more.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That is one thing he's got going for him.
So far though, I am wrong. feels like he's just constantly catching Beghuuli, either pushing a button or just coming out of neutral.
For sure.
Okay. Wow.
Just
Very not bad enough.
Harassing with the 5Ks, but ooh, I can't quite convert from that. And then yeah, easy conversion here with 100%
Easy.
Spent all that meter. We making sure to get that hit.
Absolutely.
Oh, Caramel Jenkins, Steve is just busy today. No worries. He'll be back. Don't worry.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Oh, all those stand S's. Oh my god.
Another one.
Recovery to that move on the next patch,
right.
please.
The hell is ball?
Just a frame or two at worst, please.
Oh, that
What a-
was a war crime too, bro. Back turn
Man.
punch.
Yeah, ridiculous anti-air. Just get out of my airspace.
Nice guts, asshole. 5 guts. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. This game gave me a great idea for a guts mechanic. Imagine if guts was actually just tied to the timer, you know, honestly. And then when there's no time left, then you just start shitting damage. It's like, all right, hurry up. You zoned enough.
You're saying you do more damage based on if there's less time.
Yeah.
I
So
like
in the
that.
beginning, you fight it out honest, and then as time goes, so runaway characters are effective, but only until like the last 30 seconds. But like, yeah.
Right. I feel like I rarely I don't feel like I see that many timeouts in Strive as it is.
Oh,
Yeah, like only certain matchups, I think.
Certain matchups, I guess, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I rarely see it for sure. I seen it a couple of times in Zato versus Nagoriyuki, just because like if Nagoriyuki gets to level 2 blood, like the whole game is just full screen because Zato doesn't want to summon because he can just like something. So like they just stand there and look at each other.
Yeah.
But in a couple of Axel matches, but yeah, definitely a rarity.
Axel
Yeah.
would definitely be the character that comes to mind there. Yeah.
Yeah, even playing Axel, I've seen it, but it's very rare. It's like, okay, I usually only see it in the mirror. It's more so against certain player types than anything. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I could see that.
There's certain players in this game that definitely.
Oh yeah,
Let's go,
no,
buddy.
is
Let's go,
that
buddy.
Toph? Oh, it's Toph. Toph's actually
I am rock.
Tophy's- Tophy over here been a FGC OG for a minute, all right? Check them SRK dates. I keep saying it, but
That's true. The PNW boys will tell you. It's yeah, man. It's good to be. It's definitely good to be like actually playing fighting games again because for a long ass time I was basically Smash only. So, but I don't know. These days it's just so easy. I feel like everything's obviously there's so much good competition online, tournaments like this, and I just feel like across the board Netco's gotten a lot better. So it's just easier to commit to multiple games. I feel like.
yeah. And honestly, like I've been playing Nicktoons with my brother cross country. He's in Connecticut, and it's getting me excited for like if Smash down the line has an official rollback release, I'd definitely be playing that shit. I'd cross over. So I think it goes
That'd be
both
hype.
ways.
Definitely.
Good games. Players just want to play, and good players are just good at games in general. I don't think it matters if you come from Smash, fighting games, whatever. It's how you use your noodle up here, or how good you
Definitely.
mash.
Yeah.
Or how good you mash. Yeah.
I was gonna
That's a
say, Toph,
universal concept.
you were talking about it before we went on air, how Leffen kind of like legitimized you guys in some people's eyes, right? Some people's eyes that I think there is definitely a sect of fighting game players that is still kind of ignorant to like the greater Smash skill and when applied to fighting games. So not to use like ignorant in like a negative connotation, just like in an actual like definition sense, like they don't know. And I think Leffen has definitely exposed a bit of that. But like you were talking about how if you can get good at something, you can get good at almost anything. It's just like knowing how to get good.
Yep. Knowing how to get good is definitely a skill in and of itself. I mean, you'll see people specialize, obviously. Like, there's definitely people who are very good at a particular thing, and they're clearly, they only really care about that particular thing. They don't have the drive to pick up other things. But in general, you know, I feel like if someone's really, I don't know, if Sonic like said, you know what, I actually think they actually did say something like this. I don't know if they ever followed up, but they're talking about, you know, I'm gonna come take over Smash. And let me tell you, I mean, I was like, look, I fully believe it. I think Sonic Fox, I think it definitely takes some time if it's like a different genre, but clearly, you know, you got the chops, you know what it takes to have that competitive mindset. And that's a big part of it right there.
I agree. I think given the right experience, you know, like a player of that caliber definitely has a chance, you know?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Of course, it's going to be... What?
Ooh, let's go. I was just going to say, Justin got that early brawl win way back. So.
Yeah. Very true.
And then Korean DJ used to come to our Melty locals in Boston all the time, so, you know.
I heard that.
For a while. Yeah, he played third
I heard KDJ was pretty legit at Melty.
Yep. His homie Vigilante, they would always show up and play. Ooh. That was already going through with the perfect.
Yeah, that was sick for sure. Like, it was a really cool super confirm, and then he even PRC'd it towards the end and got like the full wall bounce combo. Oh my goodness, and then 2D out there to stuff the Dolphins. Ooh, but wait a minute, lastcody. Definitely a mate to be reckoned with in these streets.
Yeah, I think a lot of Mays were down for a little bit, but once they saw how many 100% have been coming out, you know, they've been coming back into the game a little more excited.
Yeah, putting up a much better fight this round, but however, that's whatever Chetoo tried to do there, and then baited it out. No burst to be found here. That should be the end of the round. Yes, sir. Was that even a combo at the end? Was that last Dolphin a combo?
I don't know. Against May, it's like I even shrugged. I looked to the side and was like mashing X in my mind, you know? Next round.
Next round. I just spent the burst to keep him off of him. Oh, I feel like one of them could air and throw the other right there.
Oh, vertical Dolphin. Nice, using the armor point.
Yeah, Chetoo and oh, what a throw! Yeah, catch and dash in. Oh, right back at you. We're in the corner now.
Unfortunate the guard break as well. Oh, to the counter hit overhead directly into the super. Ouch!
Ouch! That super always does. Usually does more than I think it's going to.
Yeah.
Even when I like think I know, like I'm like, no, this super. I know it does a lot. Like I know you're probably dead. It still surprised me to this day.
Yeah, that wall break on top of it. You're always like, oh my.
God. Oh.
It's really when it comes after like the guard break into a hit into super, right? When it gets like the unscaled damage, that is like yeah. And we were close to that. It ended up being counter hit, but we were close to that.
Leo, he just always puts risk pressure on you so that when he does get a cash out, you're always just like, man, stop giving any form of proration to this man.
That's right.
And then Cody,
it's very hard to not eventually get opened up.
Oh, jump deep.
Yeah, what a jump does.
It does such a good job of throwing out people's anti-air timings. YRC does connect and gets the backdash. Yeah, you don't want to eat that damage. Oh, the stop sign actually was too quick that time. Nice 5H whiff punish on the 2K attempt.
Yeah, doing a great job here. But wow.
Okay,
block the follow-ups.
Yeah, that first block was actually incredible.
The fireball here. Cody got another burst here.
Oh no, I don't know what's gonna happen with a counter hit. Jump punch.
What an air-to-air.
Yeah, Chetoo going with the jump punch. I thought Cody was gonna bust out with a gold burst attempt, bro. I was like, just do it again. Oh my god, the 5H deleting the button from Leo from long distance.
Here we go.
Wait a minute, though,
use more with the tension, but Cody just making moves here.
Look at Cody is fishing. He got that 5H on deck. Yes, again.
There it is.
New. And she spends a lot of time in the ocean, bro. She is a successful fisherman. I gotta know that at least.
Not true. Fishing these 2Ks out and just getting the stand heavy is very solid.
Yeah, if I was Chetoo, I'm prioritizing not playing in this 5H range anymore. Like, let's stay in close enough to not do this game.
Yeah, that's definitely been the answer for like a lot of neutral. Okay, Mr. Walrus getting beaten out.
FC again.
Again, yeah. With Chetoo kind of across the screen there, even still standing.
Yeah, like he's gotten it paid off a couple of times there, like those long distance 5Hs. So unfortunately, not gonna pay it off enough to keep him in winner's side. lastcody dropping down, but I'm sure we'll see more of his May later on. Chetoo gonna be moving on towards that top 8 winner's side. Not quite there yet, but still another Leo representative here. We got a lot of those here at the NA ICFC. Razzo in the building. I am Rock 8 in the building. There's gonna be a lot. JayRain as well.
Oh, wait, Razzo the Ram player plays Leo?
Mm.
Yo, it's at that level of the game. We playing all the top tiers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was okay. That was for the match to qualify for top 8. So,
Chetoo okay.
Before the match to qualify for top 8.
Yeah. That match was the one before qualifying.
Got you.
Very nice.
Got you.
So Chetoo's got to play one more to qualify for top 8. Yeah, we're getting close to the top 8 already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, checking out this bracket here, and it's already filling up. I am rocking Zintai, Razzo, YJK, and then the other side we got. Oh no.
Ooh, GrandMastaJ took down Mira.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay.
Mike Saftig still alive in the losers. Who took down Mike Saftig, bro?
Wow.
Oh, GrandMastaJ. Damn, GrandMastaJ has beat Mike Saftig, TestYourluck, and Mira.
Wow.
That
Just
is
that run alone. I keep the gas alive. Keep the gas up. All right.
Yeah, and all in
marathon.
winners. Yeah. All in winners. Wow.
Whew.
Those
Yeah,
are all top
all
8 favorites. Already in
exactly
losers here, fighting it out just to even get into it now. So the incredible plays there.
Any Zatos? No, I gotta bug Jonathan 10A to enter the tournament, or I gotta enter the tournament myself.
Shouts to Jonathan.
Is Jonathan playing Zato?
Yeah, he's dropped the Soul Life.
Dropped the Soul Life.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, is he like down on Soul, or does he just have more fun with Zato?
And he told me that he said that he was upset that he had to learn new combos with Soul, so if he was gonna learn new stuff, it might as well be for Zato, because that's the character he always had more fun with in the first place. But one thing that he told me, and I forgot to bring up with earlier, in regards to Zato buffs, was the fact that the drill hitbox is better now, or quicker. I don't know what it was, but you can't like jump out of 2S drill now. Like if you jump, you air block the drill, which is like that shit's big. Yeah,
so it catches and you just stay in. You stay in the pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like 2S drill specifically, but there's more situations now where you could jump the drill before where you can't anymore. You'll air block it.
So it's guaranteed. So now you can really keep the pressure on and get those high lows. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. He's actually a character I want to learn in this game. You know, I always learn how to play Zato so I can learn the counterplay and training mode so I can like think of what to do to get out on an advanced layer. But he always ends up being one of those characters where I'm on the cusp of like, do I really want to go hardcore and actually learn him because he's so cool? So
you want to commit, yeah. You want to like pull the trigger and actually commit to playing him yourself.
Yeah, he's so sick.
This game has so many cool characters though. Like if you just have a certain type of play style, you can really reflect that with so many characters.
Yeah, there's probably somebody for you.
Even as a zoner guy, I still love Axel, and I love playing some Faust and Gold Lewis. You know, it's just big normals all day. And I haven't even tried Ram yet. You know, I probably actually like her, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Ram is like Gold Lewis is a. I mean, Gold Lewis just character design alone. I don't know. With even with his inputs, he's like so unique. Very, 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 very kind of. Like a character that showed like, you know, we're down to get a little bit crazy with some of these character designs. I think when people saw his moveset alone, they're like, oh, what is this? What is this? But yeah, it's interesting with Ram, you know, like I feel like for most of the fighting games coming into Strive, I mostly played like kind of more guerrilla characters, like guerrilla rushdown style characters. Everyone in my chat and everything, they're like, so you're probably gonna play May, right? You're gonna play May. You played Charlotta and Grand Blue. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna give Ram a try. I'm gonna play a character that's more, I don't know, I feel like she's just like big buttons and neutral, and then once you're in the corner, you're just gonna like ideally keep them there forever. So
yeah, she's like a wall up character.
Yeah, good way of putting it. And that's not how she was in Exerd, right? Very different archetype, I suppose.
Yeah, by the end of Exer, she was like a heavy set play character for sure. And like it was just kind of like you set up shop and like the mixes were very hard to get out of. Like it wasn't like well, I shouldn't say hard to get out of, but hard to guess right. Like and hard to get out of. In this game, like her corner pressure is very obnoxious, like to the point where it's hard to get out of, right? Like you have to be very like disciplined about it. Like if you try to like be lazy or half-ass your way out of the corner, a lot of times you're just gonna get hit. So in that sense, it's a bit different, yeah.
Yeah, Ram's kind of. She's definitely that kind of like knowledge check character. I wish Clockwork played this game because he would be great with this type of character where if you understand all your opponent's defensive habits, you can follow up on reads on what they're going to do next and keep them in technically infinite pressure, you know?
Right.
So it's pretty cool. For anyone that's having trouble with the Ram matchup, you know, classic, watch the SQ video about how to do her corner string. You know, she also talks about the counterplay as well. It helps out a lot. But
it's like the half of the I actually saw that video. Yeah, like the first half is basically how to do it, and then honestly, like half the video is like, okay, here's the counterplay. And then if you're a Ram main, you got to be able to identify that they might know the counterplay, and then you have to think about it differently. And as a Ram player, I feel like the first thing you kind of check for is like, okay, do they know when to FD? Do they FD at all? Because that's kind of like the first step, honestly.
FD the 2K, and then you start 5K, but then they 6P it, and then there's a bunch of little things you can do. The dash forward, other characters.
And you're kind of examining like what are they comfortable with? What are they comfortable with actually trying to mash out with? Like, because some people will try to throw you when you dash back in to pick up the sword, and so you can either try to exploit that. You know, that can work for sure, but it's scary. It's super scary to do on the defensive.
Yeah, I think two of Guilty Gear's biggest strengths have always been like the uniqueness of the characters, right? Where you're talking about how like if there's probably a character for you, and the fact that I've been always able to like hard call out my opponent in really fun ways, like in Guilty Gear games, you know, whether it be with burst throwing before or like Zato in this game, like breaking the law is so good for any of that. Like just doing like a normal into breaking the law will like bait out YRCs and bursts and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so, I remember the first time I played Macho, and Macho he went into the puddle for when I YRC'd, and I was like, all right, you're godlike. I don't know, I can't even be mad about that. Like, what do I do? This guy just got a hold of that.
Yeah, counter hit recovery too, and it's just like you get a huge reward if you do that. So it's
it's so badass because it's like it feels very specific. It doesn't. Yeah. It feels like I know very specifically you're doing something right now.
Yeah. And
that was the Macho. Like I really like seeing these new school players really holding down the characters too, you know?
Yeah, Macho got like 5th at Evo, right? Macho did work at Evo.
Yeah, Macho did really well. I believe he won first place, I think, at what was it, the offline Midwest event recently too. I believe he got first place over DPS.
Was that the Roundhouse? What was it called? I believe
that's what it was, Roundhouse.
Or Round Kick? I forget.
Yeah, one of the two. But I believe he got first place over DPS in grand finals, if I'm not mistaken. Which I hate that matchup, Zato Axel. So yeah, you got a standing ovation from me.
That DPS player, he's pretty good at a lot of games. He's won some of their offline Melty events, and I believe wins their BB tag like all the time. He's definitely an up and coming anime problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a new school cat too, like DBFZ, BB tag era, like one of his first games, if I'm not mistaken. So that's really cool to see.
Yeah,
Steve
I love.
He's on assignment tonight. He will
you do love to see it. Yeah, Steve. Steve just taking a break, but he will be back for future installations as regularly scheduled. I'm filling in for him.
He ate so much candy corn, he couldn't open his mouth. They got waxed shut. So like Seg's over there right now with
that is like a hacksaw.
It's ugly. It's literally some Halloween shit in the background.
Yeah, he's got one of those like lasers like from James Bond. He's using it. Yeah, it's really quite disgusting.
Just melting the candy corn like into his gullet. That's disgusting.
Yeah, too much. When you mix that much peanuts and candy corn, man, is a problems. You gotta watch out.
How did this start, lore wise? Like, how did you know what I mean?
Oh, this? I think like Yipe said this is whack, and then we just talked about it for an hour and a half.
Well, I mean, I feel like this has been a conversation that has taken place over years between like Seg and Steve and people. Yeah, but recently it was like Yipes was like, I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is whack. And then everybody was like, whoa, what do you mean you think that? And then Seg was like, well, how do you feel about candy corn? And then Yipes rode for candy corn too. And I mean, I don't even know what to say about his taste buds anymore.
Wild.
That is kind of wild. How do you feel about Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I do too. I think it's great.
You know,
Does everyone like cinnamon? I thought everyone liked Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's why kids love the taste of it. You can see why. I don't understand.
You know, I'm in my like old age. You know, sugar blows me up, so I need that Cashy Friends cereal. I need the 2 girls with the gleaming smiles, best friends. Give me all the fiber in the world, and I'm good for a day. You know.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't think I've actually eaten Cinnamon Toast Crunch in probably a long time, but I definitely have fond memories.
Yeah, no, trust. In that era, though, I used to like mixing cereal. You'd like get like 2 different chocolate ones together or something like that. Yo, OD.
I've never been chaotic enough to mix cereal.
Really?
I should.
Yo, they used to have Team Cheerios during the Olympics that had all the Cheerio flavors together. That used to be my shit.
Only during the Olympics.
I think so. Maybe they did some other time. But man,
it's creative promotion. Team Cheerios.
They got Honey Nut.
They
make it a Marvel version. Marvel Cheerios.
I do. I mean, I guess probably everybody does this. I do the thing where, like, at fast food places, I'll like put a bunch of different drinks in my cup or whatever, But I feel like a lot of people do that.
Well, but like how often?
I don't go that crazy with it, but I mean, when I was a kid, I did. Now I'll just do I'll do like, here's what I'll do. I'll do like Coke. I'll put some Dr. Pepper, and then I'll put like this much Diet Coke with the rationalization that I'm getting the calories of a smaller drink, but you can't actually taste the diet flavor. You only taste normal sugar.
Oh, I knew you play Smash, but I didn't know you like to party like that, Toph. Let's go. Let's go.
That's crazy, right? That's the tech. You get you get the calories of a small beverage, the size of a large beverage, and you can't tell. Literally, it's got all the sugar from the normal Coke, so you literally cannot tell.
I was about to flame you, but the rationalization is beast. I like it.
It makes sense, right? If you actually think about it, it actually makes sense.
That tech is ridiculous because the young me just mixed all the flavors together and just Dr. Jekylled it up.
I did that. Definitely been there.
Yeah, you have to at least once or twice to really live.
Yup. GrandMastaJ back on screen against I love the name Dio Standoe, by the way. This to get in top 8, right? Yeah, Dio Standoe.
Oh,
you got to play the Steve's, and for Steve. This is a 5-5 matchup, all right, for the get into here.
Dio Standoe. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, tell me about that. Tell me about this being a 5-5 matchup.
Oh, because Razzo was saying, Steve was saying that Axel versus Leo is like incredibly hard, and Razzo in the chat was like, it's 5-5, so we're going in about 5-5 matchup.
5-5 matchup, beautiful. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh man, man, got caught holding up.
I mean, do you think it's that? Oh, the super!
Directly through the projectile. Thank you very much.
Yup. Not gonna KO. Nago with crazy guts on him.
Oh man, that's so scary.
Okay.
The Dio stand.
Nago's definitely be thirsty for that 2S. Jump S is definitely a good answer from that type of range.
Yup. Oh. Stare dashing in on him.
Got a lot easier since the clone buff. I can see that.
Ooh. Yeah, I can definitely see that being a big factor.
Oh no, he dropped his time stop combo though.
That 1P instant TK can be hard sometimes.
It's help.
Oh. Lead it away. Oh, didn't want to guess. I'd swing too. You get buff on that 2K, you definitely want to hit it.
Yeah.
Staying vigilant, staying persistent with the annoyance. Dio Standoe. And stop to GrandMastaJ's run, which includes taking down the likes of Mike Saftig, TestYourluck, and Mira. Huge names here at the ICFC, so it's gonna be impressive.
That is quite the run. Yeah, Dio Standoe, winner side top 8.
I mean, this happens a lot in the brackets. It's like someone will do a ton of work and then run into either the unfamiliar or the problem matchup. And here we are. We've heard about what Nago can do to Axel in the corner, but we haven't seen Axel in the corner really. Axel's playing this mid-screen game, keeping Nagoriyuki out the whole time. So I don't know what they can really do. The two like random Beyblades that take the turns, we saw that 2K match just win counter hits. So I don't know.
They cannot change society.
True. This was good stuff from Dio Standoe. Really, just kind of making sure Nagoriyuki never gets started. That is going to be the primary objective in this matchup. As soon as Nago gets in, it's going to be real rough for Axel. We'll see if he utilizes a little bit more of the shadow clone this time around, try to close the distance.
Yeah, maybe try to like jump some of these block strings when there's less than 50% tension to force more reigns out, like be able to punish randomly, but I don't know.
Oh, the delayed Beyblade catches him trying to take his turn. Nice jump out. Oh, the gold burst.
Oh, gold burst. Offensive gold burst.
What a block. Holding onto the wall here.
It's good that we're getting to the point now where people are like reacting to fully charged dust like reliably. I hardly ever see it anymore.
I feel like after the last patch, I think a lot of people too, you know, were clutching it out and now really be able to show it now.
Yeah.
Starting to catch it. Do you think it's just people getting more used to the game overall?
Yeah.
I think it's like both.
Yeah.
It's like the game and the quality of life on the delay being patched out.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah, on PlayStation, that's true.
Right. Yeah, I think there's definitely been some improvements there.
No, it's really good now. I was kind of a hater about offline before, and now I'm completely content with it. I'm like, cool, get that PS4 Pro out.
Oh, you're talking about just like playing on console in general? Yeah, word.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when Dust used to be unblockable on PlayStation.
Yeah, I couldn't beat Zato on 1.0.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't see it.
Have Dust unblockable, son.
Yeah, it felt like you actually had to like anticipate it.
Now luckily we can react. Oh, nice jump out.
Good jump. Yeah. I definitely would have got caught by that.
Man, this is out here.
Very nice.
That was sneaky too, because of just where the camera was. Like the camera hadn't finished panning down to the ground yet, so that was pretty smart.
Yeah, incredible bait there. And I thought GrandMastaJ might be out for a second. I'm like, can you leave Axel with just enough health? It's just like, yo, let me counter hit 2SU once.
Back into a pressure at the wall. Wow, even ending the string and the DP maneuver.
Yeah, but now it's Axel's corner.
Right?
Huge. Oh no!
Dio's been doing such a good job just holding the corner down. Like, even though they get opened up sometimes, they're still comfortable there. It's like, I've been here for 3 patches. Like, I'll fight it out with this 2K now.
Yeah, that's true. Actually fighting out of the corner really well. Like, it never feels over. You know, in spite of the fact that, in theory, that's where Nago should be thriving. Again, right?
Yeah, I think the 2K change is huge. Especially against some matchups, you can actually IB 2K OS. But, like, a lot of people haven't really explored it past Geo, so...
Sure.
Yeah, waits on it. Oh, thought he would do the first there, still staying out of range, and still finding a 2H counter hit. Dio Standoe with the scrambles.
Yeah, that's like that's also getting the burst out, so that's also gonna help coming into this next round.
For sure. You just have to make sure he's outside of that range. Empty burst, not gonna be able to build it back.
There you go. There's your charge 5D.
You gotta believe.
Oh my god.
Jinxed the hell out of him. I'm so sorry.
You did. We talked about how people, you know, that doesn't work on people no more. People caught wise. People's reactions, you know, might have gotten better.
The block 2 out of 3 and a 2 out of 3 is good, you know?
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad.
Ooh, was that whiff? Was that chip? I don't know, but they are gone. And now, possible final round. Oh, definitely final round, yeah.
Oh,
Definitely final round right here.
That's a top 8 qualifier. He actually committed to that afterwards, but no combo on the counter hit.
Yeah, any chance he's trying to bait burst there?
Maybe.
Maybe. Backdashes the command throw.
Oh my god.
Oh, with just enough blood for that to reach.
And now that blood bar
And he
is
gets the
completely
bite.
drained. Yeah, you should feel free. Oh, that BRC and then
We saw that. Yeah, we saw that earlier, right? Oh my god.
I love the
You're
jump
never
dust
safe.
conversion.
Oh, that was a sick jump dust conversion. That was violent, son.
Yeah, you don't see those all the time, but you know, unless it's like the start of the round, but like, man, GrandMastaJ, it was kind of looking rough, but they clutched that out, honestly.
Top 8 for GrandMastaJ, winner's side off that. Woo. Very
Honestly,
impressive run so far.
I thought the stand was going to take it. I thought Dio was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Man.
Great stuff once again to our competitors, and great stuff to our sponsors as well, always holding us down here at the ICFC. Of course, Astro, the official mix amp of Tekken and Guilty Gear here for NA, EU, Asia, all the regions as well, and then Hitbox, of course, holding us down. You can see the whole lineup on Josh's shit. We don't even need a splash screen as long as we got Josh on the screen, son.
That's right.
We got the mix box, we got the Hitbox. I think he ordered a cross up the other day. There's all kinds of stuff going down.
Come see my April O'Neil and my cross up mix box.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hitbox. I got everything.
It's like, that's you know, I think we had a lot of Leos, so this was really just a matter of time.
Had to happen.
And Barrik wasn't even the ones I listed, son.
Woo. Yeah, this is also for that I think this is for that spot that's gonna go up against
GrandMastaJ, yeah.
GrandMastaJ. That's right. Yep. So we should get 2 back-to-back.
Was this pool 1 or pool 2? But top 8 qualifier.
Top 8 qualifier. Pool 1 looks like.
Going to live. Give us plus frames though. Oh, and he gets the cross on the other side, but not parrying the
slash not
flash kick. Tiger bomb. He's gonna get the RC if he wants it. He does. Well, right positive bonus incoming.
Pixel Leo though, no fear. Yeah, exactly. Wake up, throw fireballs.
Oh, what an arrow!
Just tossing him.
Great job recognizing the range right there. I did not think he was in there.
That was like several good plays in a row on a Pixel of Life.
Yeah.
Oh, Berserk Slash a little bit early for the meaty.
Ooh, we're just looking for the jab anti-airs right there. I'm not gonna find it. Chetoo though. Did he open up? Yeah, the little Berserker slashes, but the flash kick with the stop to it.
Flash kick, of course, and right back at you. Right back at you.
Right? You thought you were out of range? You're just like a pixel away on that flash kick. Cross up in, what a block, but the YRC off to get a turn in the bait.
Nice. That's how you know Chetoo is like, I am in the mind of a Leo player. You cannot just flash kick me after a YRC. I've done that plenty of times.
Right? Quite an ambitious play coming. You know, they're eager to close it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, waits out the parry.
Oh wow, a lot of respect being shown on the approach from Barrik. He don't want to keep losing this life, but the respect thrown out the window. What a conversion with that jump D.
Right? I can't believe you could jump cancel that now too and keep going.
Yeah, the new JD stuff is wild.
The first time I saw that, I shook my head, man. I was looking at my phone at the table with my ice tea, and I was like, oh.
You were that Deku meme where he's like looking at his phone on the subway with a look of disgust on his face.
Right? I was like, let's see these house buffs for today. And the first thing Twitter showed me, jump double Ds. I was like, no.
I definitely, let me tell you, the new patch drop, normally a new patch drops, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's see what they did to my character. I actually, this time around, the new patch drop, the first two characters I checked out were Leo and Nago. I had to see. I was so much more curious. Yeah, and I was right, so.
Hey, old me just needs to bite my lip and get back to tier whoring, you know?
Facts. Go with the characters that'll treat you right. Oh, the jump age? Yeah,
jump age, yep.
It's both players showing a lot of respect. Quick RC to get the game going. 2K though to stop it. Ooh, man. All right, healthy boy there.
Pension for super, of course. Just
5P.
Clotheslines him. 5P.
Right? Get off me. Yo, PR Tyrone, you know what it is. Exactly.
Oh no, reaching.
That preemptive throw just felt the cross up. You know, it happened the other 6 times, but not now. You have to pay for that one.
Oh, the quick RC into the drift down. That was cool.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. That's kind of like Melty Blood mix. Jumping over somebody, kind of drifting back and forth.
You know that has to hurt. You know in your gut something's gonna happen for like the 5th time, so you throw and you lose half life. Oh my god.
And then we get with the flash here again. Chetoo. Not able to read it. Now he's in the corner. Gets thrown as well. Oh my god. Oh, in the backdash. He had the Mira RC it as well, but what in the world? Oh. Okay. Another backdash. Another counter hit. Oh my god, but another flash kick. Oh, he was just spamming the back turn S, bro. He was like, please.
It didn't counter hit though. The RC shenanigans.
Hell. Yep. Oh, he actually caught that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, is it gonna be enough?
You got this?
Oh, okay.
Was that a drop with the 5K? What was that?
Barrik, they had it.
Man.
It could have been an OTG. It could have been some follow-up pressure, but they messed up on the meeting to wake up buttons. And Chetoo going through, looking like a Cheeto right now. They're getting a little too confident on these reads. They're getting a lot of them.
No man, Chester is out here co-signing them on the Twitter accounts and everything. Good as stuff to Chetoo. He's gonna be in top 8 winners side. He's been there before, so familiar territory for one of our Leos.
And he's already, he's already going to be ready for that Leo Mira up against GrandMastaJ. So,
well, Jay was
GrandMastaJ is Nago.
Yeah,
I'm tripping. I was mixing.
No,
up.
you good?
Yep.
There's a lot of Leos and Nagos here, so
there are.
Don't sweat it.
Well, definitely. I mean, you know, when you're a zookeeper, everybody in the jungle just starts to look the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just be like that. Ooh. Sounds like we're going to have some ICFC Asia highlights coming up now for the Guilty Gear Strives, which of course are entered by the likes of Dark Necro and Hadouken, as you can see here, 2 of our fine Korean players. Dark Necro been holding it down from Nagoriyuki from the get-go too.
I thought I was going to see the safe jump. And you were asking earlier about Japanese Nagos. I can't really think of any off the top of my head that really to watch for, but right here, Dark, you definitely want to watch Dark Necro. Doing so much damage at ICFC.
And of course, Daru, one of the legends.
Korea be holding it down for Asia.
Definitely, yeah. Zizzy as well. A lot of strong players out of Korea. Anko on the Ramlethal.
Ooh. Oh man, he wanted that burst. He didn't even try to use the stroke. Stroke definitely still low profile in burst.
And then the Anji change on the butterfly, but gets thrown out. I really like the new butterfly change though. Keeps that pressure on a lot more solid, and a lot of characters can't just straight up reversal. Really strong.
He definitely deserves that butterfly. Like, it was so sad seeing pre-patch butterfly, honestly.
The state of that thing,
Maz could barely use it.
Oof.
Early type, another player on the chip, but just deleted by Saryu.
Deleted. And Saryu, it's funny because Saryu didn't even get to having meter for super, but against Chipp, you don't need it. So.
Oh no! Speaking of meter. Oh, I thought someone was going to do the same thing back, which he essentially did.
Another legendary Chipp here, Summit, man. Nice air-to-air JK. The juggle up.
Oh, clean catch right there.
Ooh. The blocks, but the follow-up? Okay.
Good call on the backdash right there. That's actually, you know, it's funny. That's actually a move I haven't experimented that much with. The new 214K. See a lot of the Asian Rams actually putting that move to good effect in the new combo routes.
It's plus now too in pressure, right?
Yeah,
not an overhead, but plus.
Not an overhead, but plus. Yeah, they were basically saying, you know, we want to buff this move, but we don't feel like we can if we leave it as an overhead. So.
Yeah, before it was kind of just like a RC eat this fuzzy situation if it comes up kind of thing.
And pretty easy to react to. Definitely one of the slower, you know, specials of that nature. Oh.
Yeah,
that punish about to be so hot. I mean, it was kind of hot, but he turned it down a little bit.
Daru Summit winners finals.
And Summit doing it in the workout here with the chip, right? The toned down chip. Not letting it
uppercut. I think Chipp's still in a good place. It's just he lost the freebies that he had before. So, like, you know, now you really have to earn the neutral, but still overwhelming pressure and amazing normals. And that far S and 6P, 2D do so much work.
Damn, Dark Necro on Onko went to a final round as well. 100% meter on Onko's side. I am so afraid of Ram with 100 meter.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't kill. Oh,
I love this combo.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's sick.
Man.
That's actually another move they buffed. They buffed in a major way. Holy smokes.
I was about to lose. I was about to throw my headset.
The super causes what? Guard crush now or something?
I think it's also
Or did
just
it always
safe.
do that?
Because it was funny
Yeah.
because it used to be extremely unsafe like from anywhere, and now it's extremely safe from anywhere. So
Gee,
Oh,
I just love how big the combo meter gets when you hit it.
agreed. You really get to see that Strive UI put to the fullest.
These Asian highlights are so good. This is crazy.
They are
Yo,
super good. Man.
really forcing these jumps and getting them. I really like the conditioning here from Summit.
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ninja
Charge 5D route.
Ooh, nice challenge. PRC to catch himself. Nice. That was smart.
Coming through. The pressure is on.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
Uncle
right.
can't get out.
He's
Is it
the Uncle-
Clash War?
The
He
Clash
really
War.
kind of lean on like the FD buffs, you know what I mean? Like the FD changes a little bit, but it's still because of just the way Chipp works and his kid, you can like, close that distance better than most characters.
Yeah, Chipp can usually kind of keep it his turn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Repeated JPs. That move is so useful. It's like fighting against characters like Chipp, characters like Millia, who are going to take to the skies. Going to have really fast moves. I feel like that JP is a godsend.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, Chipp still has a lot of good stuff. Like, if you block a stand slash or stand heavy, you can still super jump the majority of his pressure unless he goes for clone or Rekka, you know? And then, but if he does the stand kick still, you have to guess that the lows come in, the alpha blade, and a lot of other delay Rekka, whatever. So he
Delay
still
Rekka.
has a core strike throw game that really conditions you to really play his game, and then he can go in, you know? So I still see him being in a good spot as long as 5S continues to be faster than other characters and have that range.
Right.
Oh, what'd you say, Spencer? Maturino?
Maturino.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Ooh, putting them codes in. We still got 40 more. We're at $183. Everyone, make sure to click that login at the top. I showed you how easy it was. I did it in, what, 30 seconds? Just clicking random accounts. You can do that too.
If
Claim the
that.
code for free. And it's all like targeted advertisement towards gamers, and it supports the players for free. If you want to donate more than the clicks, you know, you're more than welcome to connect your
Of course, be our
PayPal.
guests.
Yeah, $1
Yeah,
or
it's
more,
so
you know.
easy.
It adds up when there's hundreds of you here, so we appreciate anything. It all goes towards the players, and you know, the more money in the pot, the more likely we're gonna see upsets in the bracket. It always happens.
It's mathematically correlated. That's exactly right.
Sure.
I see my boy SSBM Help. I actually went to college with that guy. Shout outs to Help with the
Oh, hell
coupon.
yeah. That's what's up.
Yup. Yeah, we
wanting to
played back
learn.
in.
Oh, you played back when? What
We
era?
played
Oh,
back, yeah. We played back when I was like 18, 19, man. That was like
Damn.
2008, 2009. That was like when I was getting into the game.
You're like 24 now, right?
I'm 32 now.
No, I'm just
But-
fucking with you.
but yeah,
I turned
yeah,
35 in 2 weeks, so I feel
That's-
you, baby.
That's tight.
But we got
That's
the
tight.
top 8 ready. They are ready. They want it. Well, the top 4 of this, but GrandMastaJ coming in. And they're going to go against Chetoo.
All I know is
Zintai. Okay, we got Razzo. We hadn't seen Razzo
Oh,
today,
okay.
right?
You guessed based off of the Leo. You could see his little soldiers, and you're like, okay, well, that was an educated guess for sure.
So I know this is a 5-5 matchup according to Razzo. So Steve, if you're watching, I hope you can
get some
I
tips.
hope
But
you can
notebook.
get on there. One second. I'll be right back.
All right, my man Josh gonna go handle some things. So we'll see who handles
Yep,
who.
yep. Oh, cross-up attempt there on the jump over.
Okay, yeah, it looked like Razzo was just prioritizing putting Axel back in the corner there, but ended up getting tamed himself.
Yeah, that's definitely just one way to approach the matchup. Is like, you know, that was like from the early days. Was like, Axel even might be a character where you could even opt to not break the wall on him, just leave him there.
Yeah,
The super definitely gonna KO.
almost definitely. And I know Ino could do that thing where she like loops the wall pressure. I don't know who else can do it though. without wall breaking. It's definitely some interesting stuff.
Right. Stand on top of him with the back turn pressure. Okay, that 2K. Get out of free. Get out of dodge.
Yeah, it was a good interrupt on the guard break attempt there. You see Razzo is doing a lot of dash blocking with a big 6P as well.
Say it with your chest.
Coming through, like interrupting that jump S, which I believe was toned down in the later patch. One of the things that they did nerf about Axel. Oh, again! In the corner he goes. The ankles got exposed. Zintai prioritizing holding up a little bit too much. RST just built it to keep the pressure on.
Oh! Headbutt.
Back to back with the headbutts. Yeah, oh no, they're trying to dash up throw. Ambitious attempt. Ends up putting himself in the grave with a Razzo 1-0. And this is winner semifinal, so this is first to 3 territory, not quite your average 2 out of 3 set.
That's right. Leffen would be proud.
Yeah.
And that game was, I mean, that round was definitely the game plan, right? We saw Razzo just kind of putting the Axel in the corner, and without ever really breaking the wall. It was just, you know what, I've got an advantageous spot, you got to fight out of there. And not necessarily with any individual combo doing too much damage. Zintai just couldn't get out.
Yeah, and Razzo did a good job of really playing it disciplined on the ground. He was just dash blocking until Axel took to the air, and he was really sniping those jump S's with the 6P. So very smart approach in the matchup so far.
Yeah, the 6P usage has been on point for sure. Ooh.
And now already in the corner. Ooh, actually let him out. Thought he would burst after, but he didn't give it to him. Instead, Razzo the one bursting. Man, ooh, the jump S does hit here. We got breaking news on the ticker at the bottom as well. AR Roberto knocks out YJK 2-0. Qualified for top 8 losers. Very well done.
Berserker slash. Oh.
Yeah, then committing to the back turn S. They're getting blown up.
Gotta close that ground again.
Yeah, it's a big Rensen here. Oh, and the Rensen ends up getting counter hit on the recovery.
Yeah, that was a good call in the air dash forward. Especially considering the life situation, like that was kind of a bold play, but it pans out. Zintai back in the corner.
And big ups to Zintai right there as well. He was very disciplined about his meter usage. He didn't spin his burst, and he waited till he was very committed to YRC. He didn't like flinch or panic and YRC the big H fireball or anything like that. But he is getting decimated this round.
Yeah, that purple.
That's a lot of life,
man.
Oh, what a play with the PRC! And yeah, Zintai, of course, not gonna burst that. Just take your perfect, take your round.
Over.
Like how Razzo gets a perfect on the retaliation there.
Oh, man.
What a juggle.
Yeah,
60 anti-air.
Always trying to
Lenny.
squeeze again. Time a little bit too early. Zintai starting to work the jump S's at a bit better timing.
Oh. Yeah, he was locked and loaded with the meter, so, you know, no harm, no foul on that flash kick anyway, but that was a great delayed flash kick.
That heavy slash fireball combo was about to look pretty cool with the 5S link, but the drop.
Yeah. I'm gonna get real impressed. Oh, baby. Jump D actually. Good PRC to avoid that. Oh my goodness, tried for the gold burst, didn't get it.
Yeah, Zintai's just been too disciplined.
Yeah, very, very good defense so far. Doesn't even swing into that 6P, so smart.
That was
the
nice.
risk is building though. My goodness, the exclamation point, my man needs help.
Yeah. Oh, great burst bait there. There was really a question of like, is it going to be 1 hit and then burst bait or 2 hits? Because he definitely did not have the life to hold on much longer in that combo.
Yeah, Razzo was like, you're not going anywhere. And you know, with that song, I was like, I thought we're gonna bust out the ding dongs and the popcorn and enjoy the show, but you know, I gotta put these snacks away. We get that early 2-0, move on.
Put away the peanuts, put away the candy corn.
It's 3 out of 5. My bad. I gotta wake up. We're in the top 8 a little early here. Sorry, I was using the bathroom. But okay, then we got one more. We got the set still going. Never mind. Get back in the game because I'm obviously not in.
Yeah, that was, oh man, so rough for Zintai at that point. With your wrist gauge fully cranked like that, it's really hard to judge how much damage you're going to eat, how quickly, right? So, like, he tried to wait for that second hit to really not give him the burst bait, but he still got it.
Yeah, it's a really tough call to make at that point. Oh.
Yeah, safe jump bomber, you got to watch out. I always like Razzo's use of 5P checks, really enforcing that strike throw game. Oh my god.
Oh, and a nice anti-air, but he's going to immediately burst aggressive style. RC as well, put the H fireball on him, more plus frames. Oh, point.
Armor.
That is the Debo stuff right there.
That was pretty sick.
That's one way to bypass neutral. Just throw a bunch of guard point frames in front of you and strike.
Oh, the delay. We're gonna come in with the second back turn S and now the overhead OTG afterwards. Oh, let's go.
Just dash up throw.
Man. Just through the confidence of Razzo's play, just giving you so much uncertainty of when it's your turn in the 3-0 here. Wow.
Yeah, in a commanding way.
It really looked like Zintai was going to make it a close set too, right? After that second game, he made it very competitive, came down to the wire, but it was tough, right? Sometimes we spend most of our mental energy just making it close one game. And then if we don't end up getting that game, it's hard to refill the tank.
You get deflated. You get deflated. You know, you're like, oh, I really had that. And it's so different when a set is 1-1 versus when you go down 0-2. Like, just the nature of what you got to do then to actually bring the set back and win. It can feel kind of insurmountable at times.
Oh, for sure.
I think Axel keeps Leo out really well, but once you're cornered or the pressure's on with meter, you got to know when they're going to take turns or when they're going to strike throw your way. It gets hard. So, and this is a matchup that most Leo players don't like fighting. So, you know, they're probably going to be pretty well seasoned and ready to take advantage of a lot of moments.
Yeah, that's absolutely the case. I don't think there are many characters that are really that happy having to block Leo in the corner anyway, but
True.
Tough spot for Zintai, moving to losers.
Yeah, but this top 8 still going on. We got GrandMastaJ and Chetoo. And moving on below here, we have Mira waiting for an opponent to see who fights Zintai on. And then JayRain and AR Robert load. Let's go. Just for Toph, you know, JayRain knows how to cook with a full stick of butter. Heads up. You know, that super's coming to a RC, and then it always hits.
Was JayRain the one you were saying, you know, pretty much
Canadian Leo?
The Canadian Leo will spend the meter to really enforce that mix.
Yeah, no, I always call it the JayRain. Whenever they get that goal burst and they do super to get in, trust, it always hits. It's wild to me. Yo, this is gonna be fun. And AR Robert, you know, really solid player as well. You know, we're gonna have all of North America going at it here. We got Canada, Mexico, and USA. So you love to see it. This is what I love about the rollback era. We're able to actually have everyone together again, not just in some hotel banquet hall or whatever, you know. We're all here just in our own homes playing each other, finally. Okay, let's get these Matcherino codes. While we're waiting though, folks, it's free for the players. 22 codes there. It only takes 30 seconds. We proved this earlier. So make sure you get those clicks in. And if you want to help out the boy Steve, you know, he's not here today, but, you know, he's still making noise in the back room watching this stream. So, you know, the more money you put in this pot, you might actually even get to hear him. So, you know, if you guys get this over 250, I might pull some strings, see what we can do. All right.
Right. That's right. Very close to 200 as it is right now. I don't even think it took you 30 seconds. I think it was closer to like 15 or 20. You was lightning fast.
No, honestly, if you just click in the link, it literally, it can be less than 30 seconds, mattering how fast your internet is. If you have that AOL 5.0 and that 56K, you might be able to click it under 30 seconds. Some kids like, what the hell is that?
Now, what is that? AOL. Never heard of that.
56K? I had a 30.
That sounds like a lot. 56,000?
I had like the 33.8 or 38 point. Yo, man.
It was a different era
back then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just had to think about it differently. Oh. Fukyo in the bite. Oh, my God. Point blank shadow clone. And again.
Just double biting this early PRC to keep that pressure up. Oh my God.
Not letting him play. Ouch.
Just the GrandMastaJ. Oh my God. They're just going through killers.
It is feeling that way.
Might as well make that a K. GrandMastaJ killer. Damn. Ooh, in front. Usually you think that's a cross up, but was ready for it. Blocks. The intuition, I respect, but the counter hit can't guess forever. Damage. Oh. And every time he does that jump, I just picture him breaking the backboard, like dunking on it, you know?
Yeah.
Chetoo just needs 50% tension, but it ends up getting counter hit in the process.
Spin it to win it, baby.
Oh, no.
What was that 5D?
I'm not sure. Executioner just waking up with a 2K, no fear. BRC ends up seeing it out, but not protecting his legs.
Yo. Close one coming up.
Yeah.
Nice jumping.
Great throw. And with the free berserker slash pressure, catching the backdash on that close S as well.
Oh.
He's just walling up here. I like GrandMastaJ's approach, especially after, you know, Chipp already did the neutral jump on the pressure, but okay. Being able to jump ground neutral is really strong, but you got to watch out for that crouch heavy, you know. You can close yourself out. What a 2S.
Oh, jumps.
Yeah. Just jumping that bite.
Yeah, GrandMastaJ, he had conditioned him earlier, and we saw Chetoo commit to the backdash in the corner as well. Really hunt for those command throws and pays off big time.
Right? Yo, so clutch. And I just like the persistent offense, you know, playing that red light, green light, and knowing when the turns was. Like, Chetoo would be so overwhelming and then just be like, okay, they're doing such a good job of walling up. I'm going to take this turn and wait it out until I can get this. And then just, you know, big body character, just keep it overwhelming until that moment again and just really pacing it. I like it.
Yeah, big same. Good stuff. Once again holding it down.
Oh, man, and Steve in the chat ripping arms off. I like it. It's like he's almost here right now.
That's right. 250 on that Maturino, we might have to make something happen.
Hey, if you get the 250 on the Maturino, I will summon Steve live to rip my arm off for you all live.
That's right.
Oh, ooh, throw.
Good call on the throw there. He's just dancing around him. You know what? Get off me. Oh. And that blade gets longer and longer each time.
Oh, man, he's swinging at him.
That's right.
Coming off that level 2 blood high though.
That's right.
A little more honest neutral.
And there it is. Eventually he's got to look for a bite. The vampire's thirst needs to be sated.
Just so easy to manage this patch. Working out so well for GrandMastaJ to come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, man, just the range on that far ass and the reward he gets from it. Oh, and the anti-air Beyblade, everyone's favorite.
Wild.
What can't the move do?
Facts. Now we're gonna get the wall break as well with the super, so that's plus frames, that's tension bonus. Gonna have low blood as well. Literally, the world is his oyster, but his flash kick.
That's right, the flash kick. Such a great get off me tool for Leo in those spots. Oh, thrown back into the corner though. Yeah. And he was charging that dust too.
Yeah. Quick burst afterwards, trying to keep him locked in his corner, and he gets a huge throw here. Oh, wakes up with a super nice thumb RC afterwards.
I wasn't sure if he pushed the button, but GrandMastaJ. Oh, that's
okay. It really looked like he walked up and tried to throw him, so it needed to be the super. The flash kick probably would have got thrown. Oh,
right. Yeah, good point.
I was surprised they RC'd the super, but okay.
Oh,
wow,
yeah, I'm surprised about that too. GrandMastaJ though, trying to prevent this set from getting too far away from him here.
Hey.
To the other side, yeah. You can see even with the additional blade, the full S sequence just drains so much.
Keeping the backroom pressure on. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a PRC in the throw. Get off me. Spending the there's that BRC. Yeah, BRC drift forward Beyblade again. But Chetoo in the air.
Oh, he took the from him. Oh.
I really thought GrandMastaJ was going to take that round.
Right? I like how they just let them drop a couple pixels out the corner just to make it that ambiguous. Like, am I coming in front and back? Like, you got to react within the moment to get this. Very nice.
Chetoo once again clutching it out. Both very close games to open up this set, but that's going to be tough now. It's 2-0. GrandMastaJ, we'll see how he fights with his back against the ropes here. Definitely, of course, got the character to make the comeback, but see if he's got the nerves of steel.
I mean, both these characters, honestly, can't go wrong with either one of them.
Yeah, for sure.
We've seen plenty of 3-game comebacks from a Nagoriyuki, so it's possible.
It's very true. Very true. Strive also just kind of generally the game, you know, to do it in. Just like one or two little adaptations can go so far with just how, you know, how high the damage is.
Oh, true. Very explosive gameplay in this game. You know, you gotta make sure everything's fine-tuned.
Let's flash kick the throne.
Damn, huge way. I mean, you know, we talked about spending that mental energy and then not getting the W's right. GrandMastaJ could be a little bit out of gas, but yeah, don't spin the burst here. Save it for the next round.
Yeah, they made a couple moments, but not enough, you know. Can you condition them to stop flash kicking every time?
Oh,
and there it is. No,
apparently not.
Apparently not. Second flash kick. This time 6P. Huge damage off that, too. Using the special cancel buff.
Yeah, some players in this game, you know, it's hard to get them to stop, especially when you want it.
Yeah, just using Berserker Slash to put him back towards the corner. Oh, got him reaching. For Garcia again, yeah, looking for a wall bounce combo, gonna burst off that. No, the jump does actually beat the anti-air. You saw that jump cancel property too.
Yeah, definitely. The JD's been doing so much work for Chetoo throughout this bracket, honestly.
Oh, the shimmy, but still gets caught by the 2D. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Tricky.
Yeah, the delay. The jump D just hit at such an awkward time.
Oh, OTG damage.
Almost had your OTG kill.
Oh, the blood.
He got burst though.
Yup.
Oh, no, he didn't punish.
Could have done anything. Literally
no,
anything. Don't give this round up. Oh, you're going to? Flash kick.
I cannot believe the type of savagery we have witnessed here, bro.
Unfortunate for GrandMastaJ, you know, upsetting the whole bracket all the way to winner semis, but going down 3-0 here, and a lot of close rounds, and especially that last set, you know, it comes down to 2 decisions, like you said, Toph. And these decisions here, you know, could have closed that round at least and came back. And a couple other those few rounds, you know, could have tried to go back to level 0 a little more to call out these flash kicks, but unfortunate, you know, still in the bracket though, still in the top 5
in the
to
bracket.
make it out.
Yes.
But you know, Chetoo using that chesto and confident play moving forward, man.
Yeah, that was
very nice.
Impressive stuff. My man Chetoo really punching out. Every single game ended up getting close. GrandMastaJ even really fought valiantly to get back into that one in the first place. And I mean, once again, in that grand finals, we're going to have the King Mira. Going to be, or excuse me, not grand finals, but winners finals. Chetoo versus Razzo. Both with the 3-0s to get there.
Yeah,
honestly, like both Chetoo, GrandMastaJ, and Razzo Zintai, those both felt like sets where, you know, the scoreboard says 3-0, but like, I don't know, I feel like the scoreboard only tells half the story because they couple little breaks kind of going differently, and I feel like those sets could have looked very different. But that's okay. They got another fighting chance down in the losers bracket. So,
let's go back to the Matcherino here.
Man,
heebie-jeebies with the $10. Yo, and Mogdash with a 60 bet. Yo, much love to Mogdash, the legend. Shout outs to all, you know, all them bead holders out there, the taste buds. Steve loves y'all. I'm telling y'all, he's making noise. If y'all, we're at 250. He has to tear my arm up. All right, I'm gonna put the Steve taste bud hands in the sky. I have the light in the garage. All his stuff's still in my garage, so I'm gonna bust out the taste bud signal, and we're gonna get it going. You see if he rips my arm off. Thank you,
I'm assuming that's heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies as well with $10 direct contribution. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
No, thank you. This goes so much far. And we're in the top 8. We're not even in the top 3 yet. Can we get the 300? Can we get the 420.69 for the memes? I don't know, but I'll say nice as many times as you guys want. Just get to those numbers. And
269.
We got 16.
We can say nice. That's right. 269. We can start saying nice very quickly, very soon. As a matter of fact.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's cool was I got that Hallmark Sub-Zero ornament in the mail today, so I'm pretty hyped about that. They had these video game Christmas ornaments. I definitely had to get one. I be spending the dreidel sometimes too in my family. I'm step Jewish, by the way. Some of y'all going a little too far on me, but I know my Brookata, Illinois. But it's getting both holidays in. It's about to be a video game fun season. Let's get it.
Yeah,
it is coming up on that season.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hope Santa gives me something nice.
We be spinning dreidels with Nago, tops, whatever you want to call it, Beyblades. But
how they got a book of
Boba
Fett?
Yet.
Bro, they got a book of Boba Fett ornament out already. That show's not even out. That show doesn't even exist yet.
they have something for the show. It doesn't even exist.
Yeah, bro, the show definitely has not started yet. It's a 2022 show.
That's called marketing. That's called building hype.
That is the mouse action right there.
They used to do that for they do that for not even used to. They do that for cars. They do that for even like sports video games sometimes. Well, they'll name it after the year that's coming up. Like the car will come out in 2012 and it's like, yeah, this is the 2013 model. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's not 2013 yet.
I mean, look at Marvel 3. We're like, who's these characters? And then like 5 years later, they're all hella relevant.
They're hella relevant. Yeah, that's right.
I talked about the cornball mix-ups that Soul does now. That's another one right there. You don't do the second hit of the Rekka and then they reset you with Wild Throw. Oh, it hurts. It hurts my
Candy
soul.
corn mix-ups, you just have to eat them.
Dude, oh my god. Oh, you're dead. I think you're alive.
Let's go, Mira.
Oh, you're
I had it right the first time.
Go, Mira, show us why you got that top 4 this past week. That explosive gameplay.
Honestly, I think it's one more win, going to be top 4 again for Mira, if I'm not mistaken. Might be top 7. I'm not sure.
It might. I think it's early top 8. So might have
early
to come
top
back.
8. Yeah.
Yeah. Might have to win 2 more, but still the top 5.
This kind of a matchup that I think Soul players don't super duper like though, huh? Because it's actually going to be Dio Standoe. If Mira wins this, Mira's going to have to go up against Zintai next. So this would be the back-to-back axles. That part of the bracket.
I agree. I think most Souls aren't sharp enough for this matchup, but if you know how to train an Axel to play preemptive and start mashing in certain instances, there's a lot of times that you can get a counter hit Night Raid that will do like over 65%. So I think it's about the long distance conditioning and being able to react, but it's hard. It's not like certain Axel players certain Soul players I've definitely seen abuse that Night Raid, but it is hard for him to get in. It is true. He has to be aware.
Young challenges here nice and early. Oh, and then he gives the delay. Second hit of the revolver, bro. Just blowing him up. Again! Oh. And the burst. He got the burst.
I think Axel loses every matchup in the corner, though. He just gets mauled. But that 2K change does change a lot. I should fix my face a little bit. No down plays.
I think I saw an Axel player that's been popular on Twitter lately say that there is an answer for Axel on that delayed bandit revolver string, but maybe not.
Oh, okay. Probably the delay 2K to go under, I would have guessed, but I got left. Hit the left.
Oh man! Wow! Exclamation point here. So any hit is gonna be massive damage.
I'm glad you brought up the new bandit though. What an anti-air. It reminds me a lot of Ragna and Blaze Blue. Like if you don't know which range you're blocking him at, like it definitely brings a lot of weird instances up.
With the proximity on the normals.
Yeah, the follow-up on the new bandit with Soul, it's hard to get a read if he's actually safe or not, so kind of annoying.
Yeah, and then once again we see again Mira saving it for round closing moments. Very smart.
Yeah.
To get that banner revolver reset where she doesn't commit to the second hit and then you just land in wild throw and you really got to be looking for it or else you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah, especially that last patch difference where the RC damage after it, you're going to be able to cash out post wild throw a lot more. And especially with Soul's, just general game plan, you're putting these strike throw predicaments where you're starting to respect the throw, and then you're like, all right, I'll start react teching. And that's one wild throws throw invul, so you can just get blown up just for getting into that mindset. You got to start jumping every second throw, counterplay or whatever, you know, you got to start mixing it up.
Right. Yeah, and that's when the frame traps get even more scary, so kind of loops in on the both.
Exactly.
And that's why Dio Standoe is going to prioritize, not being put in that position in the first place. Nice job waiting it out that time. But still, Mira. No.
She is doing some damage.
Yeah. She's not looking to stop. Oh, and you can see now starting to get away with resetting the pressure a bit.
Yeah. Those bandit follow-ups, you know, it makes you not want to really deal with it at that range.
Dio starting to see the 2Ks are coming out as answers. Ooh, reset this time with the low rather than the bandit. Oh, he tried to super, right? That was a wake-up super. Yeah, that was definitely a wake-up super. Mira read it, didn't get it, but it doesn't matter. It still gets the round.
You know, a lot of people say a lot of stuff straightforward in this game, but, you know, wake-up supers, you got to be pretty honest with it, you know? You got to be clutch.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's definitely an input that a lot of people can drop.
Yeah. Just leaning enough. And
just leaning enough.
Axel's good position here, you know, keeping Mira stuck in the corner. The 5S in. Already adding that damage up, but no shimmy here, getting load.
No?
I mean, that's what beats footsies. Lows. You can't walk back these.
And this time, yeah, Dio playing it nice and safe. He dropped the combo earlier off of a time stop with a bomber, so this time just go straight into it.
The Tiger knee, right?
Yeah. Nice anti-air, big. Mira also very good discipline, not using her burst there. Oh no! Counter kick your life!
Oh, is this it?
Oh, what chance here?
No!
Where did that life bar from a second ago? That was like 70% instantly.
Wow!
Oh man! Oh.
Yo, I feel for Dio. I honestly felt they were gonna get on the board there and bow.
Yeah.
Just Mira being like, I can get the cleanest of volcanic vipers right now into a burst bait. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it looked like
it happened
Mira,
so fast.
Like she RC'd the volcanic viper to try to get the wall stick. That's what I imagine, right? She like wanted the wall splash, so she couldn't burst at that point, or Dio Standoe couldn't burst, but it didn't end up mattering. She still had the like layers to it.
Yeah, for any Soul players out there too, you know, I was like, oh, cool. When the patch happened, you like clean hit VVs more skill based. So I went into the lab, got my / VVs down, and that's actually not the move you want to Kara with. You want to Kara with the dash. If you do close slash and then dash forward and then VV, you will always get it way better than using a Kara normal. So heads up to any Soul players out there. Use that command dash into VV to make sure you get it. But good stuff to Mira.
Most definitely.
All right. We get that JayRain versus AR Robert. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah, and Mira, like you said, Toph rewarded with another Axel, so we'll see that in a little while.
Yeah, the Axel Gauntlet. You got to be feeling pretty good about yourself, though, if you're Mira. Taking out Dio Standoe relatively convincingly, at least with the 3-0 victory. So hopefully some of that matchup momentum is going to go in his... I feel like it's always like a little bit of a blessing if you got to fight the same opponent back-to-back, or the same character at least. And 13 codes left here on the match right now. What's that? Ringe? Legendary commentator right there with the coupon? Oh my god.
He be blowing it up with the analytics and the commentary. Be sure to check his stream out with the D-Gens.
You know?
But, you know, we're all here, and y'all can click this link, speed run the Matcherino, support the players for free. And you don't even need to type the code in anymore. It's literally just a click. No account registration needed as well. You know, you're already logged into Twitch. It'll say, use Twitch, click, okay, you're in, click link.
That's right.
You can do it. So here we go. JayRain already going in. Yeah, BV and get off me. 5P check on the 6S. I like it. And the super off the bat for a free turn. Okay. Nice low.
Okay. Getting 5D out of here.
Huh.
Oh.
Very nice. Oh, the drop though.
Wow. Yeah, a little bit of a drop, but okay. Still in striking distance to take out the rest of JayRain's light bar.
Yeah, Robert holding down for the Mexican souls out there. You know, we usually have Mike Saftag in here too, but you know, playing super strong, showing us how to use this patch correctly. What a run under.
Oh. Oh, wow, what a flip up there.
Yeah, I like that late back now. Very clutch by JayRain.
Definitely. Good call.
And the guard crush. You know, the cross up and the guard crushes kind of got changed a bit in this patch, but still super effective. Nice counter hit. The RC in for a throw, but the tech, but the reversals right away. Eye for an eye.
That's right. It's Scramble City right now. Oh.
Yeah, free omelet day. Ooh. And the run up gets checked by the low, but was not afraid. Went in for a throw again and checked again. Nice pressure.
Yup. I've had enough. Volcanic Viper.
Yeah, I feel like JayRain just complete ambitious play, being like, you will play my game and react. Robert kind of have enough of this, like surfing the momentum and getting the burst. Wow, okay.
Yeah,
And
very
shouts
sick
to-
burst right there.
You know, we have C4 IQ's bounty up on the board today. One of the other commentary legends from the European squad. He's always shouting out the emo burst, you know, the emotional burst. You know, when you want that momentum and you're just going to burst first chance because you're like, hey, give me my turn back. And a lot of the times these back in, like, these bite you in the ass. You do not want to give too much. You need to pay attention to when you get these guesses to where your opponent can't like, they have to take the read preemptively and then you're good, you know? They get that double jump in and then you go for a burst, etc. But I think JayRain's been just doing a good job here of just not letting his opponent play. You know, Robert really having to make the most of whenever they get a turn.
It's true. Yeah, but Robert definitely doing a good job. So you bring up the emo burst. I feel like you could always like taste the salt. You just touch somebody with like any move and they just burst. It's like bro, it's not that. It's really not that serious.
Hey, sometimes
Really not that serious.
a lot of times those bursts come out before you even realize you did it. It's just like your hand slams down on two buttons.
Yeah, and then you kind of say to yourself, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did I do that? Can I have that one back?
Oh, yeah, let me get that burst back. And that's what Robert's saying. He's like, yo, let me get through this. Oh, nice overhead.
Yeah.
The throw.
Yeah. Robert's just putting up the FD, but you know what? I'm just going to throw it. Again, a throw.
Yeah, using these two framers, you know, definitely a good punish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Attack. No anti-air with the overhead. And wow, the forward heavy trade with the cross up. What a hitbox.
Oh, he's got time to flash kick after that.
Man, I got a hitbox for you too.
That was actually, yeah, because he actually went for a 5D under there.
The burst off to get out of the corner.
Cool.
Tumbling back in, but the 2D cross up. I see in the chat, what a bullshit character. What a both of them, honestly.
Honestly.
Apples and oranges, pick one.
Oh!
PRC
to keep it safe and throw tag. Yeah, that's the second time. I mean, that exact interaction with the PRC throw and it just immediately getting tagged by Robert.
Oh, the juggle, very nice.
Oy.
And a clean conversion to end it off there. I like it.
Man, Robert's showing us how it's done. Definitely,
That's 2-0, right?
2-0, I think.
I felt like JayRain won the game one, but maybe I'm wrong.
A lot of these matches have felt, you know, because it's been 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 so far in top 8. And in spite of that scoreboard, those individual games have felt really, really close.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think just like the super explosive gameplay, you know, sometimes it looks like, you know, someone might end up winning 2-0 right away and then just as explosive 2-round take back, you know, so you got to watch out here, especially when you're on the wall with some of these matchups. But
yeah,
I mean, JayRain, one of the strongest Leos here. Even if they are down 2, I still feel like they can have a good shot at coming back 3.
Definitely.
But, yo, go bricks. Speaking of which, I'm excited for some Robert and some KOS 15.
Great right there. Oh yeah, word. When is the beta? When's that happening?
The 17th. The 17th. So in a couple
17th,
weeks.
okay.
Week after
November.
my birthday. I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
Oh, legit. That'll be a fun birthday present for you.
I guess so. We'll see how functional it is first. Fingers crossed.
True. Yeah, some of those early Stride beta. I remember I ran into you in the lobby in the Stride beta. The first one, like the delay-based one.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, Potemkin in that one. Let's go.
I didn't get that much chance to really mess around with a lot of stuff in the first beta. What did Potemkin have in that first one?
Oh, that was when, Hammerfall was safe on block? So you just Hammerfalled all day.
So you're telling me he had 2 Garudas?
Yeah, literally. Yep.
Oh, one is more than enough. One is more than enough. Ooh. I'll put myself in the corner. I don't care. Just give me that cross up. Okay. Excellent job with that throw from Robert. Probably no burst here. Yeah. Just take that. Give him the
Unleashing
round.
the Bonkai to get back into it. Can they get on the board? Let's go. Tried the shimmy with the walk back, but getting checked by Robert here and already in the corner. And it's wild to me, just holding back, You're on the wall,
back.
that's scary. You could just eat a low, but gets the hit.
And yeah, everything looking really solid for JayRain right now. Gets thrown out of the Berserker Slash. Oh,
Nice. What an overhead.
there it is.
Slamming him down, nice.
JayRain on the board. The king will not be denied.
No, he would. I mean, if JayRain can run this 3 back, we definitely have a possibility for all 3 Leos in our
to
finals.
advance. Yeah, because Razzo, Chetoo would be winners finals. So
Yeah.
We could get a top 3 Leo situation here.
What a week for Steve not to be here, right? Yo,
That's true.
Your characters
That's true.
here, top 3, but no, I mean it's still some work here for JayRain. Robert sitting a little comfortably, but JayRain showing the possibility, turning it up, and definitely can make the most of this. Leo versus Soul's a matchup we see a lot, and I don't think it's like that varied. I think both characters annoy each other enough to where,
Yeah.
5-5-ish.
Yeah, I don't think one character is like a significant advantage over the other.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure some special. I wonder what Steve's take is.
Yeah, we could see. Oh, the backdash.
Yeah, that's a big counter hit. Baiting the burst too. Night Raid Vortex combo. Banner Revolver gonna break the wall. What a backdash. Hey!
JayRain in trouble here.
Yeah.
Trade, but still coming in. By B-Chat. VV.
Yeah, Robert with a clutch DP right there.
What a throw.
Yeah, I would have not been comfortable throwing there.
What a conversion here. I thought it was going to drop right outside the corner, but no. Robert breaking that glass. Opa. And here we go. What a throw.
Yes. That's a really, really sketchy situation. And you can't even flash kick out of that. Robert clutching it out.
He can flash kick, but you have to get the first frame jump cancel. So if you jump cancel the flash kick,
fair.
Yeah. But is it online and when the pressure's on, it's hard. Honestly, I think a lot of people just get them sometimes randomly, but at this level of the game. But as time goes, people will start working on these little things.
The
But
little
JayRain,
optimizations like that. You got to even know that they're going for a throw, right? Yeah, after a certain point,
JayRain's
as well.
gonna have to take
he's
it.
gonna take it on the chin.
Take it. That's a good way to put it. He's not gonna be carrying on in this bracket. He is out of here. But moving on here, we got GrandMastaJ versus Robert. Wow. And then Zintai versus Mira. So Mira's going to go again against an Axel. So that warm-up might help out from prior. And then winners, we got Chetoo and Razzo, of course. So should be pretty good. should be pretty good. What we got? Soul versus Leo, and then we got Soul versus Axel, and then we got Nago versus Soul. So a lot of very strong top tier characters in this top 5, but this is the cream of the crop here. You know, these are the players that want to win, and they're playing characters because they want to win, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's actually funny now that you kind of broke it down. I didn't really think about it this way, but when you really stop to think about it, it actually is only because it's actually only Leo, Soul, Nago, and Axel in the top 8 period. Because there's some obviously some duplicate characters.
I mean, yeah, we saw a lot of tier lists this week, and top 3 and bottom 1, baby. Let's go.
I'm surprised. I mean, I'm honestly ready to see more Ram representation. I feel like that's definitely a character that could, you know, for people that actually just want to tier horde up. You know, they're absolutely a character that you could. I mean, Leffen not feeling the new Chipp. I feel like Leffen is low key switching to Ram. I'm not 100% sure. Leffen got a couple characters, but we got the match arena right here. 5 more codes. 271. Thank you to all of you. And VFGC Little Dancing, man, just coming in with the coupon.
Check the chat out. I typed the link, ! Match Arena. Just click that link. Click at the top right, log in with your Twitch or whatever you got up there. You won't have to register anything else, and just click claim promo. Provide 50 cents straight to the players. And we only need that last $2.50. Please support. Let's use those codes. Ooh, what a throw.
Yeah, tech throw right there. Keep him in the corner. Oh, Mira trying to
check.
Yeah, just checking Zintai trying to run all the way out of the corner.
Mira doing a good job of just making this annoying for Zintai. The weight, the forward heavy, calling it out.
Yeah, that's 6H. Very satisfying move to hit with, I will say.
She was sharp with the awareness there, but no punish. She didn't try to jump the follow-up. Might need a little more practice, or just, you know, sometimes in these 2 out of 3s, you just forget little things.
Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. It's tournament.
You're thinking ahead of the matchup, and then you miss something.
That's right. That's right. The little intricacies, the little specifics like that.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, and we had Ram in the top 3 last week. Very solid.
And also, it looked like a lot of Ram at ICFC Asia. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NLBC had a good amount of Ram this week. She's in a good spot.
Definitely in a good spot.
The delay. And Mira was getting away with so many of the whiffed ones that, you know, the one time just throwing it out there, it cashed out, but not enough. Zintai clutching out that round. Yeah, there's a lot of good Ram players out there.
Oh, yeah. Mira got to work her way back in now. Oh. Get them ankles. There it is. Air dash in JH. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, you're really going to start seeing... Now, here's where... It's still looking to bait the burst, but wow, Zintai really held on to the bitter end there to unleash that burst.
Ooh, getting under the jump slash.
Yeah, that was like a weird looking low profile.
I think it would have hit that way regardless of the patch change, but I wonder if that's because of the hitbox stuff. I'm not sure. That's interesting though. Like, honestly, I think it's cool now that, you know, certain normals can contest with jump slash a lot more. For certain matchups, it was completely overwhelming, you know. But maybe they can tweak it a little more to make it better in the matchups where, you know, Axel does nude it. But I think, you know, Mira was doing a good job at this run-up approach. You know, Zintai being really annoying and playing this chase game, but Mira was doing a really good job of just when the cash out 6 heavy, when to throw Night Raid in, baiting the reversal supers. This has been pretty good cat and mouse game. It's been looking pretty 5-5. In the Steve's words.
Looking pretty 5-5. Yeah, Mira definitely looks kind of unbothered by the matchup. I mean, Mira, you know, obviously with the commanding victory over Dio as well before this, just down to do what she needs to do. Oh,
yeah.
First has to come out already from Zintai. There's that 2K coming in for Max. Tell me about the 2K change. Like, like, what matchups do you feel like that's the most impactful?
Oh, Axel's 2K change?
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
I think it's most impactful on anything because he's not just a 7. He's not like a 6-7 Fraver anymore. Just bashing for your life to get out the quarter. Just having that quality of life, and especially how low profile it is. There's so many matchups where you just FD once and that 2K just starts shining. You know, you get under so many mids that would oppress you for using 5K earlier. So, you know, I think it's super huge change, even if it's 1 frame. You know, that it definitely gives you those turns that you couldn't get before.
Where you had just nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It was literally
Nothing
like
bad.
guess throw or block their jump.
Right. Run up throw again.
wild
Oh my god.
Like the jump slash change is big, but I really like that 2K change in a lot of matchups. It definitely lets me play where I was losing on the wall before.
Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing where, I mean, that was Axel's kind of the situation with Axel was just if you get him in the corner, he really shouldn't be able to do anything. But now, at least he's got to fight a chance.
No, definitely true. And I think as people become more accustomed of these changes, you know, we'll see a lot of these matchups get more refined of how to call them out. Like we've been seeing Mira get these Night Raid vortexes and stuff like that. Because he is annoying, but I like annoying characters. So.
Right.
Nice jump H. Especially being able, the new Gatling air changes I think help him a lot. Being able to jump H and just air dash cancel out of it, you know, gets you out of the corner in a lot of situations. Nice bomber conversion. Gonna break? Yes.
Yes. For the round.
Okay. Zintai. And thank you, T-Grass, for the 40. Oh, and I forgot to shout out Foo for subbing to the Taste Buds. I keep almost saying my people. Yo, make some noise! I always wanted to do that.
Someone's got to hold it down for Steve. Steve will be back.
Right.
You know, but this week taking a little bit of a break. I'm filling in for him. And yeah, it's been dope, you know. Not many people know that I commentate fighting games as well. Again, thank you, T-Grass. Appreciate that.
Hey, I'm gonna keep shouting it out, but this guy has been on Shoryuken longer than all you 09ers. They're like, whoa, Toph plays fighting games? Yeah, Toph's been playing fighting games more than 10 years, so yo.
I didn't know what the hell I
your
was doing back
respects.
then, but I was in the arcades. It was funny. I used to go to the legendary arcade in Singapore back in the day because I got family in Singapore out there.
Ooh.
And I remember like I was such a, you know, I was just such a fanboy, and I remember I saw Cien at the arcade back in like, this must have been like 2010. I was like, damn, is that Cien?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Spore? He would play in New York all the time, but he was from over there. But
Oh, really?
Shout out the XCY and Spore and like the rest. Oh, HCY, sorry. Yo, shout out to the Singapore scene. Much love, y'all. Some of their
Shout out to
players moved to New
Singapore's
York, so.
That's tight. That's tight. I finally got to go actually to see him. It was at 2018. That was an awesome tournament.
Hell
Seen
yeah, I definitely
2018
want to
in
get out
Singapore.
there. Wait, that's
Super
the
fun
event that Giuna,
That is
Persona
the
Legend
event.
won.
That's
Whoa.
right. The legendary
Right?
boxer shorts. Yes.
When Pokimane coached him to win, that was great. All
When
right.
Pokemon, that's right, and she's gonna save the FGC
Yup.
one step at a
What
time.
burst speed on the wall. Damn. And Mira speed running this as fast as you could get a Macherino promo code in. Insane,
Zintai just trying to create space in any way imaginable.
right? Trying to find an account to log in with, but forgetting the passwords. Oh no, we're gonna take some more time here to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Man,
So what is
Mira.
that? The 2-1?
2-1 right now. Yeah, I think so. And I mean, I think the game plan for Mira, like you said, that cat and mouse gameplay, where she's totally content to chase the Axel around. It's
Yeah.
no harm, no foul. Honestly, it's funny because, you know, the Night Raid Vortex, it hasn't shown up too much, but I feel like every time she's pulled the trigger on it, it's paid off, panned out.
Yeah, we see a lot of Soul players, like you were saying before, have problems with this matchup. And it's about knowing how to get these Grand Slam hits and conditioning your opponent. And that's why it can be harder in like a 2 out of 3. Like a 3 out of 5, you have more time to get information and know when your opponent's falling into these habits. But I think Mira's just been doing a great job of just setting it up and getting these. I'm wondering if it's just going to work this whole 3 out of 5, or, you know, throwing it out there early, is Zintai going to catch up and, you know, stop committing.
Yeah, so much of it is also just not getting frustrated, and yeah, it's really like, because as soon as you get annoyed, like, you are immediately so much more predictable than you even realize. And of course, that's what the Axel player is going to be looking for. Like, if they ever see any patterns that they can exploit, you're never going to get in again. So, Mira just showing us how to stun, and man.
Yeah, she is making out like a bandit. You mixing up the bandits. Like, yo.
Yes.
Put the money in the bag. I'm trying to get this Matcherino right now. Nice counter.
Single hit. Oh, that was tricky. Oh, that was tricky. I was honestly, to be honest, I was ready for the wall throw. I thought single hit and a wall throw again.
Just mauling. You know, she has a huge lead. Yes, gets the combo. Waited for the bait and got the throw. The wild throw. That's it. No RC needed.
No RC at all. Yeah, that was actually like the perfect amount of life.
Yo, what a commanding lead. I mean, it got hard for Zintai towards the end there. You know, we're seeing Mira start jumping these Ren-Sen situations. And then, you know, when Soul starts jumping Axel's block strings a lot more, these post-stand slashes, you know, if you don't have 50% tension, you have to really time a snail. And if they block it, you're like -24. It's a full conversion there, you know? So I think she did a really good job of just keeping that pressure on and really keeping Zintai second guessing the whole time.
Yeah. And Zintai, I don't know. That was it's funny because, you know, we've talked a lot about how a lot of Soul players don't really like the Axel matchup, but right now you would just not guess it from the way Mira's been handling business.
Yeah, true. And we said this earlier, you know, like certain matchups are very annoying to get in. So if you've played them enough, certain players are very sharp at trying to get these one-hit scenarios to come in their favor. All right. Oh, what'd you say, Spencer? Oh, we do. Oh, shout outs. All right. So ICFC on every week, every Thursday. Be sure to check in. You know, I be waking up in the morning, checking out that Asia on the Majin Obama. And, you know, around noon for me, you know, I be checking in 10-0 Media. They be holding it down with the production, their own stream for Europe. And an NA, of course, on Tasty Steve, Tasty_Steve. Be sure to follow all these accounts and keep up because there's so many good players all across the world going at it every week.
Yeah, that's right. We saw those.
Oh, and registration's open. Yeah, smash.gg/ICFC GGST. Sign up right now.
Registration already open. That's right. Don't delay. Yep. Don't delay. Yep. Yeah, we saw some of those Asia highlights earlier. Just super sick players out of there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
And these players have a chance to win some of these peripherals, the Blue Yeti Nano Premium, the Logitech Stream Cam, and the Magewell. And personally, I'm a tech guy on my stream. I want a Magewell. That capture card is ridiculous. You can get max RGB if you're a classic gamer or you know, playing that Melee, whatever. You need that GameCube extra crispy.
Let me tell you, I got a Magewell very recently. Spencer recommended me the Magewell. I said, okay, bet.
Super good.
It just works. And for anybody who knows how much of a blow up streaming is, just working for a capture card is it's like a miracle. It's like, what do you mean I'm getting a capture card that just works? I don't have to think about it. That's crazy. That's never existed before. But the Magewell, it's like magic. Just like this
Timbuktu Astra.
X Astra is clean. It's clean. The matte finish, but the little sheen on the Astro letters. Timbuktu in general, just excellent backpacks. So yeah, let me tell you, this is one really nice prize here for the Guilty Gear Strive, of course, ICFC.
We got the bounty still going. Do it for the boy here, C4. One OTG left. We got some Nagoriyuki, so I believe, honestly. Thank God bless America. But thank you for everyone. We got mine claimed. I'm drinking some coffee on that. Take control with the hitbox. You know, I need to get me this cross up for Nick All-Stars. My April O'Neil be doing mad damage on my stick. But, you know, if I had some extra buttons below my B buttons, my specials would be coming out a little more consistently. I'm bad with my pinky doing it. But
I feel that. Yeah, it's funny because I feel like the Smash community was like a couple years behind the party when it came to the whole, like, you know, like how much better hitboxes are than sticks kind of discourse. But now, you know, we've definitely kind of caught up. And that's been the hot topic. And yeah, I mean, let me tell you, if I had to start from scratch, or even if I was just looking to up my gameplay, even as a longtime stick player, I would definitely be looking to pick up a hitbox.
Definitely. The accessibility works out well, whether you want to do certain moves a different way, or, you know, maybe your hands hurt a little bit after playing stick all day. When I hurt my hand, after winning a couple extra majors in a row, I learned hitbox in a couple different games and came back in a couple months. So shouts to hitbox. And don't forget these Tenno sticker packs. Oh my God, the avoiding the puddle 1 and 2. Yo, I be putting the eggplant everywhere. Trust, you know, my favorite Barrik. They got stickers everywhere, so you know I'd be hitting them windows up. So, you know, mark your territory or your locals with on, you know, those bathroom mirrors. You know, you put that blue stuff for, you get that Majno Bana Henny, throw them peace signs up, or, you know, get them booms going.
Yeah, you could leave your mark just about anywhere.
Yo, in the Matcherino, we have used all the codes. Thank you, everybody. You could still contribute to the pot and help the players. You know, just throwing $1 in via PayPal or whatever. You know, you just log in, add your account, and it's really easy. We appreciate all the support, and honestly, anything can go to the players and help. Let's get the 300 at least. And Evan Drag, thanks for joining back the taste buds. I keep almost saying nerd herd, but shouts to y'all too in here. But yeah, we're just waiting on our losers quarterfinals here to get ready. We have GrandMastaJ and Robert. Yeah, quarterfinal.
I think we might be doing is winners finals first. Is that the case? Chetoo versus Razzo, or are we doing loser quarters?
I believe we do.
Okay, it is loser quarters.
Okay. We are doing loser quarters.
Yeah. I just heard some funny voices in my ear. GrandMastaJ versus Robert. So that's Robert's soul looking really impressive versus JayRain. I mean GrandMastaJ, like you said, Josh, he's had one hell of a run through the winners bracket. So see if he can carry a little bit more of that energy through this losers top 8, maybe even run it all the way back to finals.
Yeah, honestly, I like using the term nuclear landmine. They did the most damage in this bracket, I feel like. But they're going to have to get through this losers and carry on here if they want to continue. But like I was saying before, in this offline New York tournament, they were in Hotashi's corner this whole top 8. So, you know, I know they know what's up with this character. The Evo champion had them in their corner, you know?
It's got to count for something.
I know they're not just best friends that met being tier 3 Pokemon subs, you know? It has to be more than that.
Pokemon giving us new reasons to tier 3 every single day. That's exactly right. All right, 2H conversion. Ouch. Into the super.
GrandMastaJ. So let's go.
Barely staying alive here, but just breathing on him will do it.
Well, the Night Raid gets the dust. Oh, we're not done. Oh, never mind. Burst. Watch out for the Beyblade or anything. No, the 6P. Oh, yo, Tasty. So if you have a chance, Tasty, can you teleport to my room and rip my arm off? They did.
We did say that we would do it for the $250 goal for the 260 for Matcherino. That's exactly right.
Yeah. So if you could teleport in my room and tear my arm off, that would be fucking great. That would be just rip it off, samurai style. I want to see it. Yo,
that would be very apropos for the Nagoriyuki whole theme, you know, with the blood and everything. So it would really add to the experience, I think, for our viewers.
Yeah, the cut them up, bite them up. And speaking of which, you know, it is Halloween time. Get that vampire life going. How many people in the chat are going to be a vampire for Halloween? Or if anyone is going to be Nagoriyuki, please tag me on Twitter. I want to see your costume or any Guilty Gear costumes coming up. Let me see.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, Guilty Gear's always been, you know, the kind of game where even just when I used to see this game in the arcade as a kid and I had no idea what was what, I was like, man, the character designs in this game are tight. These characters are cool looking. Coming off first round.
No, I hear when I first rented GG1 and I started noticing everything was a rock and roll reference. Like my dad is an 80s metal guy that always just had rock and roll in his pickup truck and the cassette tapes, you know, so even if I didn't like half these bands, I knew like half these references.
You caught the references, and so it made you feel like you were a part of something in that kind of way.
It was just cool. It's like, whoa, it's pretty deep.
Ride the Lightning, right? Metallica, etc., etc.
Even I like the new stuff they had on this too. Even like Faust's mini Faust looking like the Follow the Leader, midi corn kind of doll dude. Now,
oh yeah. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Ooh. It's always my turn. That's my secret, Captain. It's always my turn. Beyblading back in.
Yeah, it's like why you see this character a lot in these 3 out of 5 sets is can take these turns back and really make the most. Oh, and that was, please get us an OTG on kill.
I feel like it's bound to happen. Now I go on screen, it's bound to happen. Okay. One left, right?
Yeah,
Watch
chapter
TV
took
right
me a little bit, but yeah. Crouch heavy.
YRC, okay.
Nice. And the purple hit situations with the YRC are always funny. It's like, whoa, wow, oh yeah, YRC.
YRC.
I'm like, where's the guard crush at? Oh yeah.
Right.
Damn. Man. I think GrandMastaJ, you know, just kind of shaking it off, you know, making this so hard for Robert. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, you know, Robert's definitely making some good calls on defense, but with Nago, like, you really gotta, you're either gonna win by just constantly making good calls in those scrambles, you know, knowing when he might be going for a bite or not, or you just don't ever let him in. But that's easier said than done, especially with some of the new changes, so.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, honestly, even just like before being at the wall, both of you, you could at least gunflame safely before. I don't think you can do that anymore with the Shadow Clone.
Probably not. Yeah, that doesn't sound doable anymore if I had to guess.
Not without meter, at least. Now being at that range, yeah, but the forward punch, very nice away.
Yeah. Just cleanly beating far slash. Okay. Oh, fast RC route. Man, that was a lot of damage. All mid-screen. All mid. I don't need the corner to do afterlife. I'm Soul Bad Guy.
Uh-oh. What a burst.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
that's a tough spot.
Kick
And I respect pulling the trigger there with the burst. I mean, you know, GrandMastaJ was on such low life that if you get back to neutral, you might have a good shot at winning that round. So that's definitely understandable.
Yeah, at this point, Robert just wants a turn, but you know, back to the wall, eating the 2S. Wow, RCing out. Like, GrandMastaJ not giving Robert anything here. And the chip damage adding up, the pressure. Oh, what a night range.
Vortex.
The drop, though. Wow, dropping so much.
Yeah. Oh, full charge. Okay, nice block from GrandMastaJ.
Robert not done.
Oh,
in the wall break. Oh, what a pickup 5K.
At 2H, that might have been punishable, I'm not sure. Ooh. And there's the wild throw, ouch. I love the nice little touch with like how the wild throw makes that little lava effect on the floor where you throw him. That's such a, that makes it look so much cooler.
No, it definitely makes it look so cool. Go counter hit. No, Robert getting bursted all the way back, and yeah, showing us Shadow Clone going through the gunflame at these max distances.
Robert's just gonna have to respect it. Okay, I think he's good.
Yeah, good block. Hold combo? No,
not quite.
Inching away here. Nice IB, but not enough. What a crouch heavy.
At least on life. Oh.
It's -6 though. Didn't do much. Might have been able to get a 5P there or 2K. Oh wow.
And sometimes when you got them on just a pixel life like that, you know, all I need is 1 5K, bro. It's 3 frames. Just let me have this. Just let me have this. It's gotta work. It's gotta work.
Special guest.
Yo, that was godlike though. I just wanted to say what's up to the boys. Yo, Toph, thank you so much for coming on here and doing your thing, man. I really appreciate it,
bro.
Man.
Absolutely, bro. How did it worked? It worked. You summoned him.
Hey, look, man, and shout outs to the Maturino, shout outs to the Taste Buds, even drag everybody, man, for holding it down.
Break my arm up. Break.
Nah, look,
just
look,
squeeze it, man.
Just squeeze it. You just want to. But no, man, I'm enjoying the commentary, man. Yo, shout outs to everybody hanging out, man. Shout outs to Spencer Toph. You already know, man. I'll see you when I come back around the way. We got to chill and talk anyway.
We
I'm
do.
enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, man. And shout outs to Astro and shout outs to Hitbox for holding us down. Let's get back to the action, man. Keep it going, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could probably pull a seat up if you want. Nah?
That's true.
Oh. He's a busy man. I had to summon him here because I know he's close.
Yeah, insane that he's got that teleportation ability. Really useful. Again, 6P to beat the Far Slash. Really good sense of using that 6P just in neutral.
Ooh. Maybe I'll get him to rip the other arm off, but we get that Mascherino back up. Ooh, the OTG?
That blood's getting up there.
Nice.
Sliding on in.
Okay.
Man. The YRC just not panning out for Robert right there. Ouch.
And they're just IBing each other's stuff. This is getting intense.
Yeah, definitely.
Damage.
Just IB, baby. Just IB.
Jay's out for blood trying to end this. The Sultan of SWAT. The big Bambino. Go get the ball. Over the fence. It's looking for trouble for Robert. Yup, the dog biting his leg. He is not making it out of here.
GrandMastaJ gonna advance. Ooh. In a commanding fashion. GrandMastaJ, yeah, he's staying alive. Definitely has a shot to make a pretty deep run here. Potentially even find his way into losers finals or grand finals if he keeps winning.
Yeah, honestly, you know, a lot of the Nagos didn't make it into the cut this time, but GrandMastaJ holding the prophecy. One Nago will overcome and make it a top 4, and it is looking like GrandMastaJ today.
GrandMastaJ, yeah, up next he's gonna have to go up against Mira. I think we're getting winners finals first, if I'm not mistaken, but we are down to our top 4. So Chetoo, Razzo, we got that Leo, Mira in winners finals, and then Mira versus GrandMastaJ is gonna be losers semis. I was mixed up which one's semis and which one's quarters, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that top 4, the cream is actually thick now. We have to stir it around and go back to the winners because, you know, we got to give them a little bit of a break if it comes to losers finals. You know, it gets kind of intense when you lose one winner set and play three out of 5s in a row, or possibly 4 if you reset. So
yes. And it was Chetoo, I believe, with the win over Barrik outside of top 8, so already warm in that Leo mirror. We're gonna see some flash kicks, and we're gonna see some gorilla on gorilla action. So,
an eraser motor maximum hooking up Toph to the taste
my
buds.
Man,
Thank you, GrandMastaJ with the prime.
Ooh, back to back.
Appreciate
that, EMM. Good to see you in the chat, buddy. Yes.
And can y'all make some noise? I just want to do that. I'm sorry.
No, it's perfect. This is the perfect time to do it.
Can y'all please smash them emotes?
Yes. Especially GrandMastaJ, now that you have brand new access to them. Again, thank you for the prime. Man, Chetoo versus Razzo. Yeah, this is was it Chetoo? I feel like when Chetoo went up against Barrik, a lot of the adaptations in those scrambles was like there were rounds where both of them were flash kicking a lot. And then they would both kind of start giving each other respect, like, okay, I know you're looking for flash kicks, so I'm gonna back off, I'm gonna try to bait it out. And they would kind of go in these sorts of cycles. So I'm interested to see if that happens again.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see, because Razzo's definitely have that ambitious play style. It's really hard. They're like they kind of seem like one of the unconditionables. You know, the game plan's always coming back, but when? And then they have such a good awareness of defensive habits that they can react to a lot of these situations. So you might see the guard crushers happen like 4 times in a row, just sometimes, just to get a rise to see how their opponent is dealing with the defense respect, you know. Oh, Biggie Oof, thank you for the first time. Yo, welcome to the Taste Buds.
Brand new tier 1. Welcome, buddy.
Hell yeah. But Razzo, incredibly good at playing this respect game. We'll see what their opponent brings to the table. And I guess, you know, they were very strong at BB Tag and kind of played an unorthodox team, you know. So
was the team in BB Tag?
I believe it was Hakaman, and I want to say, what's the other character? Someone else will probably know. No, this is Set's nephew. So I can call him up, though, if you want me to. All right, so what was it? Was it Merkava? And I could be wrong. I didn't play BB Tag past season 1 enough. I did play with Jonah a lot, but yeah, I should have kept playing. My team got cheap. GA player here.
Oh, word. Word. Who else did you play?
Yeah. I played Chie Ruby, but then post-patch, I played Yumi and Mitsuru. Yeah, fun game.
Yeah, I messed with GA for a bit, and well, I didn't really ever touch BB Tag, but I did play some P4A.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Chie was dope in that game. I guess she got worse in Ultimax, because she was definitely like ridiculous in the original version.
Yes and no. So in one, she's ridiculous. She's not as straightforward in Ultimax, but you can play Shadow. And while she has the most honest neutral in the game, when you have 100% meter, you can kill any character in one hit. And then that in 2.0, that only got buffed and more natural and more burst safe routes. So
specifically the Shadow version.
Yeah, so Shadow Chie in 2.0 is actually friggin' ridiculous. But in 1.0, she's like, if you know the matchup, she's incredibly dirty, you know? Really cool character. I hope those games come back with rollback in this rollback era.
We're talking about bro. If BBCF rollback happens, yeah, just putting the thought out in the world. Yes. Oh man,
I didn't get to play that version of BB enough. I learned a little bit of 9 and got in the top 32 at C Otaku one year. But the older versions of that, I definitely got top 9 being a dirty Kokonoe player. So I definitely want to reassess the game and find a character I like. Maybe back to 9. Who knows?
BlazBlue was so dope. Yeah, I played in the really early days. Like I played what was CT? What did CT stand for? I played CT. I played Rachel. I had a lot of fun with Rachel. I thought
she was ridiculous. And yeah,
she was. And then in CS1, they nerfed her to she was like bottom 1. Like she was in her own tier at the bottom.
She had the King's Throne, and then they gave her like a school chair after that.
They did give her a school chair. Yeah, she was lonely in that bottom tier too. And I remember I was like, man, okay, I probably got a little new character. All right. And then I was trying to find a main, and then I actually just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of fell out of it. That can kind of happen, I feel like. But if I'd have known, if someone would have told me, hey, wait till BBCF, she's going to be back on top, then I probably would have stuck around. But, you know, it was a younger me. I was less patient back then, right? So
no, I
couldn't take the long view. And that's very important to be able to take the long view sometimes.
True. Those early versions of BlazBlue, I would play and be like, I wish it was Guilty Gear, and played it out of hate. I was one of those boomers. And then, you know, as the game developed, I started learning the game for what it was, and I just fell in love with it. I was like, yo, when I think of it as BlazBlue, as its own thing, instead of some game that borrowed concepts. Because to me, I was like, funny. I just wanted HD gear, you know? I was like,
right.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is that we're talking about this while commentating Strive, because I feel like the whole concept of like Guilty Gear boomers being, because I remember this, I was, you know, buddies with a lot of the PNW Guilty Gear scene back then. Of course, there was no X, there was just XX. And, you know, there was a lot of Guilty Gear boomerism. I mean, it's funny how people probably like getting into the FGC or they're playing Strive in 2021. And they're like, man, these Guilty Gear boomers, like, won't they... Trust me, it's been this way for 13 years. Because this was 2009. You know, it's just a tale as old as time. It's just a tale as old as time.
A lot of these Twitter tales we keep seeing over and over, you know, I'm looking at it and I was like, wow, I was that guy 13 years ago getting mad at content creation I didn't understand because it wasn't just broken tech in 30 seconds that I could instantly know how to do because I win tournaments, you know. But, you know, you start seeing, you know, this content bringing so many players over these years. You're like, you start talking to these people, you're like, man, you're really good 5 years down. Where'd you come from? They're like, oh, I watched this video. And you're like, oh man, that's those videos I used to be like, I don't like these.
They hate on, yeah.
You start to build an appreciation. You're like, oh, okay, there's content for new players, there's content for mid players, high level. There's so many ways to do this in our FGC ecosystem, you know. It's not just we're just too reactionary about everything. We're just in an era where everyone wants to see the best and the worst at once, you know, drama-wise, tier-wise, game-wise, player-wise. So, you know, everyone wants that contrast.
Yeah, it's absolutely the case. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like I don't blame people for acting. I mean, I'm a Melee boomer, right? Like Brawl came out, we definitely shat on it, but at least we played it. At least we kept playing it. You know, that's kind of the thing is like, you know, if you're gonna be a boomer, at least actually like play your game and hold it down for that game, because some people won't even do that. They only want to post. You know.
So fun Melee boomer fact for you. Friggin' PC Chris and Rio grew up together. Mortal Kombat Rio.
No way! Wow.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat Rio used to play Melee with PC Chris, and they would play Third Strike together. And then at one point started playing different games. So it's just cool. There's these crossovers here and there. I don't know, just random.
I always knew PC Chris played fighting games at least at some level because we actually used to talk about it. And you know, Korean DJ, so like he actually was like quite high. I mean, Korean DJ, I used to watch those Melty Blood because I was actually kind of into Melty Blood. And yeah, he would like top 3 those, like whatever, you know, those Randbats. I think it was like yeah.
Tokyo Game Action TJ Randbats. He was generally top 3. And then he never beat anyone from New York, and but you know, was usually in the cut. Really strong player.
Is it Akia? Who did he play?
Yeah, I think he played Akia, to be honest.
Akia, you know what's funny? I'm still trying to figure out. Can I just tell you, like, I was so bummed out at. Okay, I love seeing the 8. I actually don't really. I've never. I don't know if this is like whack, but I actually don't know that much about the Guilty Gear story mode, so I don't know what these 4 soldiers that each Leo has. I don't know what their deal is, but it's always hype in the mirror seeing all 8 of them lined up.
You just called me out because I don't know either, so I'm gonna get yelled at.
I'm sure they're doing that. I'm sure they're doing their job for Leo here. But just to close the loop on the thing I was saying, it is funny because Melty Blood came out like 3 or 4 days before you know, Nick All Stars.
Yeah. And
I remember being like, "Oh, this is so dope! Melty Blood's out." And then Nick came out, and I was like, "I guess I gotta." And I don't know. I can't focus on 2 games at once, so I finally started kind of playing Melty again.
Nice.
But I feel like I'm a little bit behind the party. I still gotta figure out what my main is for that matter. So
yeah, you got time. You got time. You definitely have time. There's just so many games right now. I just finally got the Metroid and I bought it on release, so I hear you.
Yeah, word to that. Yeah, there's so many good games out right now. It's just a good time. People don't even realize how good they have it.
Yeah. Just like Chetoo, they had it good on that wall, getting the super hit confirmed. Very nice.
Yeah, refresh my memory. Okay, yeah, so it's Razzo in the yellow, Chetoo in the blue. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Woo. Got it locked down.
Nice 2K. Again, checking him in these moments, but the flash kick back. Strike throw.
Just wake up throw right there. Yeah.
Why not? Oh, I like these backdashes, but we have seen the flash kick hit that spacing. You might have to take one more step back after the backdash.
Oh, that's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be an easy punish. Oh, not getting a full combo there.
Yeah, wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, and just throw us. There's no burst is gonna save you here, and boom.
Hey, off topic, but is KDJ playing new Melty?
Oh, that's a great question. I haven't really kept up with him because he's not really doing much melee anymore, so I have no idea. Maybe like at a casual level, probably. I think KDJ, you know what I think he started? I think when he started focusing on, he like kind of low-key announced it. He was like, I'm kind of retiring as a gamer. I'm gonna focus on music. I think he's doing music stuff. So
I respect that. Much love to KDJ. It's just cool to see the people that put quarters up on the machine moving on here with me.
That's right.
Very nice from Razzo though. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that super wall break again. I kind of thought it might not kill, but no, it always kills. If you ever have a question mark, that super always kills.
Yeah, always kills. Always gets you a free turn. Goes full screen. What can't that super do?
It's a good move. Yeah, it's definitely a good move. You know, can't ask for too much more.
Yeah, I mean,
too much more.
I think that's the best way to describe Leo in this game. You know, in Xrd, Leo kind of lost every matchup 6-4 in a lot of ways, but had enough jank to overcome and really annoy people out of the situations. But in this game, in a really comfortable spot, you can't really ask for more and can really get their turns back.
Yeah, Leo definitely. I mean, I struggle to think of like real glaring weaknesses for the character because he's got a little bit of everything, and his mix is definitely just. He's definitely one character where, you know, when he gets on top of you, especially when he turns his back to you, sometimes it feels like you just gotta pray.
Yeah, having his slash fireball be that solid, Rekka, and so many ways to force the counter hit while being spaced, you know, has a lot of ways to hit these grand slams or home runs in neutral. What a cross-up.
Definitely. You know, if anything, I wish we got to see a little bit more if you were talking about the JayRain. Just spend all your meter, you're guaranteed to get in it. You know, you could always take that approach to things, right? So.
Yeah, that super does go like half distance, and then you're just in there. But man, speaking of another half distance super, the big old fireball, throwing that star up. I'm the sheriff around these parts.
That's right. Yeah, Razzo looking super good right now. Working on this this round that would also put Razzo up 2-0 in the set. Okay, getting thrown in the corner. A little shimmy attempt there from Chetoo. Nothing doing though.
Razzo's just so comfortable in the competitive circuit at this point. Probably enters at least 3 tournaments a week and usually makes top 3, you know. They definitely ride their high points incredibly well. When you see them win a tournament, they're probably going to be in like 3 more top 3s. But Chetoo fighting back saying, I want to be the reason there's an upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to tell you, like, as someone who's, I'll have periods where I enter a bunch of stuff and then I have periods where I'm pretty dry. And, like, you definitely get, like, comfortable just with the tournament mentality. Like, even if you've been entering, even if it's not even tournaments at the same scale, like, if you've been entering a lot of locals, I think it helps with performance at majors, too, so. Oh, was that true? Interesting, like, fast RC throw, that might have been, I don't know. Usually you're still going to be in block zone right there.
I mean, Justin Wong, when they were 4 years undefeated in Marvel 2, they still went to every local, you know? So when you're playing 3 tournaments a week, your mind's in motion, ready for those 3 out of 5, 2 out of 3 sets.
Yeah, ooh. Yeah. You develop like a sense for it. And wow, Chetoo, great job staying alive. Well, not staying alive. Obviously, going down 0-2, you're still alive. Chetoo even that up. Yeah, staying in it competitively for sure.
Yeah, like a heavy hitter like Razzo, you don't want to go down 2-0. Like, getting that 1-1, so solid.
Solid.
Oh, we got it.
Wow, all of it.
Yes. We Maru, C4s, and myself all claimed. Let's go. And man, we didn't even get to see the burst attempts. You know, I thought 24 would be enough, but nah. Damn.
Yo, did you pick that number? Why was it specifically 24?
To be honest, I wanted powered up Faust bomb bags originally, but then we as a collective were like, we don't see many Fausts. So I love stealing souls. Give me that burst. So I gave a really low number and they're like, we can give more than that. So we upped it to 24 and that still wasn't enough. So
there you go. Yeah, no, I mean, especially at the level of play where these guys, you know, are generally knowing when to look for burst baits and stuff like that, you're going to see them pretty often.
Yeah, you're going to see at least 2 a game, I feel like, you know, from one from each opponent. I want to see those Afro loves, though, baby. The powered up Afros.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, what's the new, actually, what is the new stuff that Faust got with the Afro? Because,
so now the Afro powers up from the air bomb bag throw. It'll start bouncing and it has a second hit, so you can use it to cross up, you can use it for followed up pressure, kick grabs. Faust also what a Liger bomb. The 3-hit 2K combos naturally in the 6P mix, and then 3-hit 2K 6P on light characters from a lot of distances combos naturally. So a lot of good quality weapons. Oh, and if the items are out, the chocolate, if the banana's already out, you'll get an automatic peel, and then the other item too. So they'll take a slot up, so you don't get double bananas and items out there. Nice hit confirm the super. Oh, an Afro Barrik too. Nice. I gotta actually put time in the Faust this week. I've been still playing Axel.
Those are the sorts of buffs that I really appreciate. Like, I mean. Okay, I mean, say what you will about Ram's buffs potentially being a little overboard, but I like the buffs where it feels like you're not just like making existing options stronger, you're giving the character some new shiny new toys to play with. So you know, the sort of buffs where you're like, oh, I want to hit the lab. This is exciting. You know, so with the Faust buffs, you know, right? That's the kind of feeling you're gonna have. Those are my favorite types of buffs.
Because before it's like, why not just convert the 2D every time? And then it's just like, I guess I just have to convert the knockdown, and on these characters I get a mix. But now it's like, oh, if I'm close enough to get this 2K, I can actually get some damage here on a swing back conversion. Like, finally, I don't have to just get strike throw and get a 5P to 6P that might whiff, you know, great. Yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of a unifying thing that I've seen people say about this particular patch is like, say what you will about how the balance of this patch is, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, like the fun factor with this patch is definitely there, I think, for a lot of characters. I think a lot of people feel that. I think most matchups got less glaring, to be honest, you know? So, you know, some matchups did get worse, but I think most of my worst matchups aren't as bad, so.
All right, Razzo. Chetoo moving ahead, sneaking ahead to set 2-1, but Razzo right now. Oh, off the clash war. Yeah. Stay in that corner. S fireball, H fireball, flash kick.
Whip throw. The burst for the corner positioning. Oh, the whiff though. Got him with the 2D. Yeah. Cross up. In the positioning here, the reaction super.
Oh, that was okay. And PRC just to stay safe. Yeah, that definitely would have deleted a big chunk of that life bar. So good use of meter right there.
Oh, guard crush.
Guard crush. Yeah.
Very nice.
Chetoo just decided to spend that burst.
RC conversion. Backing up. Oh, got caught. What a block. Double block.
Yeah, I'm an easy guy to impress. If you block Leo like twice, I'm just like, this guy's a top player. if I see like Berserker Slash get blocked and the overhead get blocked, I'm just like, this guy could win Evo. This guy's amazing.
No, I hear you.
This guy's got those young man reactions.
Same thing with Marvel 3. I mean, if you have those reactions like Razzo did to just overcome and block 5-4 cross-ups in a row.
Yeah.
And get an air throw, very nice. We got the 2-2 coming up. But I agree, like, you know, coming from Marvel 3, that's something that you had to play the matchup at least 1,000 times to be able to block so consistently. So it's showing how much these players just stay up all night, playing their homies, playing through the towers, you know, getting the matchup experience in. It's important. Oh, the Helmbreaker's in the chat. I'm glad that
Mr. Motivated.
I mean, it was with Chipp for a little bit, but I definitely felt like it was Doom foot dive priority in the beginning. I was just like, thank God Chipp can't OTG hard knockdown off of it.
Right. Yeah, and then you got the J2K nerf.
What's your squad?
No, I didn't really play that much Marvel 3. That was during that game. I watched a ton of it, but that was definitely during the era where I was like super focused on melee. Because that was when I was like competing pretty hard. And
yo, how long would it take to teach me Jigglypuff?
Probably not that long. Probably not that long.
Yo, let's talk
that
about
character.
This later.
Can definitely, we could definitely make something happen.
I'm trying to bring the s'mores when offline comes back.
Perfect. We can do that. You're gonna like it, you know. If we play online too, you're gonna like the rollback because I think the melee rollback, it's definitely like Guilty Gear Strive level. You could play with people pretty far away and it'll feel pretty good.
Yeah, my brother's been playing melee with my CRT his whole life. He's 21 now, and he loves it. He's just cracking out all the time.
Let me tell you, it always brings a little tear to my eye when I hear about somebody under the age of 25 using a CRT for literally anything.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's sick.
That's pretty funny. Oh,
nice juggle.
Keeps it going, too, all the way to the wall. Wow. Bounced off that wall like 3 times before it broke. God damn.
Man, using the full stick of lipstick there.
And with the positive bonus right now, he's gonna get it refunded. Let's just get another one. We're gonna see all the different locations of this wonderful stage, which I can't tell you much more about because I haven't experienced the story mode.
Razzo. You should. I haven't experienced it yet either, but when Level Up did do the official event, they had little story mode primers, and the Happy Chaos gun car scene where he's jumping with guns and shit. Yo, that shit looks cool. I told myself badass. I gotta watch it. Yeah. I almost say Happy Medicine every time. Shout out to Street Fighter, but man, Razzo bringing it. Super explosive gameplay, and I mean, Chetoo was up. They had the 2-1. They were looking solid, but Razzo, heart of a champion, being like, hey, I've done this so many times. I won.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a Leo round. That was a Leo round. And it was a Leo round when he needed one. You know, game 5, and then he just exploded, so.
Yeah. But Chetoo gonna wait here for the winner of Mira vs. GrandMastaJ. And, you know, pretty cool. We're gonna have a USA representative going into losers finals to see who goes up against Mexico, so should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, AR Robert and Chetoo bringing some Mexico representation here. Like you said, Mike Safdie actually did fall to GrandMastaJ earlier on, but yeah, it's cool to see all the different countries represented in this top 8.
I could be wrong, but I want to say GrandMastaJ's from New Jersey. Please yell at me in the chat if I'm wrong, Jay, but like Definitely. We might have an East Coast, West Coast matchup. Oh, Matcherino here, 273. Still got time to support the bracket. Let's get the 300. I might get Steve to teleport here again. If so, pop this right arm. We got 3 more games, so let's get it. New Jersey. Cool,
right.
cool. Good to
New
know.
Jersey.
Good to know.
NJ.
I miss y'all on the East Coast. I know I've been over on the West Coast for like 8 years. Damn, I had to think about it. But wow.
Oh, so it really has been a minute. That's about how long I've been in NorCal.
2013.
I moved to NorCal in 2013, so that really does line up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I finished college.
Hell yeah.
Mira. We've definitely seen Mira do a lot. Actually, wait, is this a... Am I going crazy here? This is a... No, you know what it is? I'm mixing... No, you know what it was? I was going to say, was this round 1? But no, I'm mixing up MastaCJ with GrandMastaJ because of the similar game. I was like, I don't know if I heard that before.
MastaCJ
there's
is
the
from...
master part, there's the letter J, you know, you see.
And he's from New Jersey also, because I don't remember... If you remember Ryder, the Able player from Street Fighter 4, everyone would go, Ryder, and he would always land Ultra 1. But, like, he found MastaCJ at his gaming club at college and just told him about Marvel events, so shouts to him. Ooh,
That's
nice
tight.
combo.
Yeah, oh, drop the Far Slash. And now it's going to be GrandMastaJ's turn. Okay, just uncharged 5D, RC. We're going to get a conversion into the wall break. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Damn, there's so many MastaJs coming out of Jersey. I like it.
Very true.
Or Mastas in general. What a check.
We got to get one of them. We got to get one of them up against the Japanese third strike player, SpellMasterJ.
Oh, SpellMasterJ.
SpellMasterJ, yeah.
I heard that's actually a mistranslation.
I know. I have heard that. I have read the deep Machida lore. It's actually SpurMasterJ.
Yeah, that blew my mind. So definitely.
Yeah.
I knew some. Well, I always had the blue Ken, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Was it the blue?
I think so. The blue Ken. It's fun. It's funny because the names are quite similar with the Master J part, but man, yeah, we got to do some kind of round robin tournament or something.
Hey, I'm excited to see Co-op Cup next year. You know, shouts to Third Strike players, Fight K2 blowing up with CVS2 and all that. So if you're trying to get into some of these boomer games, be sure to practice up because some of this offline events coming back with Bolt style games. So you want to be ready.
I almost went to go spectate that Co-op Cup back in was that 2018 or 2019? I was in Japan, and there was something else I had to do that day. But I was like thinking about, I was like, damn, I want to go watch Co-op Cup, but it wasn't in the cards. But now if I'd have known that COVID would have happened, I might not even get a chance to go to Japan for another couple years. Definitely would have jumped on that opportunity.
Like, sometimes you want to do something, and you're like, I can only do one.
The universe just says no.
Yeah.
GrandMastaJ just getting the pickup off the wall break, and ouch.
Yeah, you're in trouble here. MastaJ, a mole monster.
Nice smash from Mira to come out of the corner there. It's a tough call to make when I feel like it's just so scary. Like when Nago command dashes at you, you just gotta make a tough call sometimes.
Yeah, no, honestly, you really have to look at what your opponent's been doing and just go for a read. There's some options that cover too, but then if they just go opposite day, like, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's never 100% sure thing.
Yeah.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
All right.
Oh, GrandMastaJ's from the Bronx. Go, okay, cool.
Got you.
Good to know. Repping one of the boroughs here.
Oh, that's a big 2H.
He's showing Old Man DS how to play this character for his fellow Bronx players. All right. Nice 5P, 6P, OTG.
OTG.
And ow, yo, still clipped.
It's a little bit unfortunate for GrandMastaJ. Trying to spend the meter there to reset, but wasn't in the cards.
Crouch heavy, clipping the backdash max distance. What a trade on the jump in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought that was a perfectly timed jump from Mira, but
Yeah, not a lot of health. Try to make a move and Beyblade, and considering all the meter there, we would have saw a Nago block string that would have just take all that tension away or just chip the health away. Like, very scary.
Yeah, or you could just go into, you could go into command dash bite, or there's so many options. It's really damned if you do, damned if you don't. So.
Definitely holding it down for the vampires. I know there's no Slayer in this game, but I mean, it definitely feels like it sometimes when Nago has you stuck in the corner. You definitely feel like a BBU or a classic jump cancel pile bump.
Yeah, That's gonna be
from
the next
Daymundo
buff,
on your face.
The next patch, it's gonna be patch notes. Okay, we gave Nagoriyuki Dandy Step. Sorry.
Wait, Day plays Nago too anyways, right? Daymundo?
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hey, have you made it out to any of the offline anime events in NorCal? I know they've been doing a few.
Oh yeah, they started back up, right? I haven't gone to any offline events in the area. Yeah, Game Center, that's right.
Make Steve go to Game Center.
Yeah,
I'll come up one weekend. We all go.
We all go. Okay, I'm down. I'm definitely down.
Hey, I miss them all.
Yeah, I haven't gone to any. I've gone to offline. I've gone to like 1 or 2 majors, but I haven't gone to any of my weeklies or locals yet. So that's definitely the next thing I got to do.
Yeah, SoCal's been kind of lacking, but with the exception of Riverside, shouts to them. But we do have some events here or there at Barcode. Shouts to Barcode.
It's inspiring to see, to be honest. Like I saw, I don't know, Giuno put a video up on like arcades opening back up in Japan, and I'm seeing all these locals getting announced everywhere. It's really really making me happy.
Yeah, seeing
feels
Chicago
like we're finally coming out
cool
of it.
events. Seeing some of these Smash events coming up, and personally, I was wearing a mask before COVID at some of these events, so I don't really mind either now.
Word, yeah, absolutely, yeah. That was actually the coolest part. I went to a major, and this is definitely going to be happening, I think, in all scenes, because I went to my first offline major back a month or two ago, and I must have met like 10 or 20 people where I'd play them and they were mad good, and I was like, what's your tag? Like, who are you? And they would tell me, I'm like, oh, you're that guy. You've been grinding all those online tournaments.
Yeah.
So many people whose faces I don't recognize, but they're just hella good and they're just very new, but they're eager to show it offline.
Or there's people that I haven't seen in a while, and they just have long ass hair now, and they're wearing a mask. So I'm like, yo, who is this?
That
There'll be this dude from SF4 days. I'm like, wait, you were that Honda guy.
What's up?
Yo, it's actually kind of cool. What a perfect
GrandMastaJ. Keeping the pressure on.
The 3-0. While we're reminiscing about offline, he's like, I've already been offline. I was helping Hotashi in the top 4. That's why I'm in this one.
Yep. Not satisfied with top 4 either, because he's punching his ticket to top 3. He is going to go ahead and face the loser of Chetoo. Yeah, Chetoo, because we already played out with the finals. So
Congrats.
it's going to be Leo, 2 Leos if GrandMastaJ wants to take this tournament from losers.
Yeah.
And nice job to Mira for 4th place at this kind of event. Definitely nothing to shake a stick at, but going to be taken out by GrandMastaJ.
Mira's growth has been incredible. She came into this game not even a couple months ago, just a little down on herself and being like impressed with her growth in every tournament. And she's come so far now that she's getting in the cut of some of the most dominant events of the week. So a lot of props to her. Shouts to her grinding the stream constantly and learning with their community. All right. But we're going to go in. Congrats. You
jumping
win.
Right into it. Yes.
You win a Leo matchup, and not just any Leo matchup. One of the best Mexican Leos. Let's go. And when I say that, I say nothing out of respect. Whenever I fight the best of Mexico, I always have to go hard because they fight with so much heart and pride and experience. So
they do, yeah. Shout outs to Mexico. It's funny, like especially from Smash too, because like if you've been paying attention, not so much Melee. Definitely some strong Mexican players, but Smash Ultimate in particular, like Mexico low-key just runs Smash Ultimate. They're like kind of probably just the best country.
That's cool.
Arguably. Yeah,
I like to hear that. Coming from Marvel and playing a lot of KOF, people sleep on South America and Mexico all the time. So to see that area just come up and be dominant, I love it. I love this.
Very cool to see. Very cool to see, yeah. And, I just taking a look at the bracket here. Chetoo is the person that knocked GrandMastaJ to losers in 3-0 fashion. So, GrandMastaJ going to have to make some adaptations here, right? Going to have to get the download started already.
True. The pressure's on. The 2K, though.
2K, yeah. Yeah, that plus +0 Beyblade.
Oh, the juggles. No super, though.
No super. That could have been like I don't know, just a buffered input or something.
Yeah, maybe delayed it a little slow.
Chetoo might be kicking himself off this one. Oh man.
There it is. That's the JayRain, but didn't get the hit. Oh no.
This is getting super dicey. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Rough way to,
Man,
I gotta tell you, rough way to lose a round. Rough way to lose a round when you know for a fact. I mean, let me tell you, we've talked nonstop about how that super, will for sure close around in that kind of spot. But instead, it's gonna be GrandMastaJ taking that first game.
I mean, when your back's to the wall, you just drop said super to win the match, and then you're put into a strike throw mix-up. They're probably just thinking, oh, here's the super. I'm gonna use it now, because it's either gonna be both, but they waited at a little bit of a distance there and got out,
Yeah.
Wild stuff. And then block the dust, but
block the dust.
really
Yeah,
keep
the
the moment
fast RC to dust. That was really good presence of mind from I mean, maybe GrandMastaJ might have spelled a little bit of blood in the water, right? Like GrandMastaJ knew Chetoo kind of dropped the wall break super punish. So GrandMastaJ's thinking, look, Chetoo might be a little bit desperate. Let's see if I can bait something out.
Yeah, when someone's pressed, just walking forward and blocking, they just see you moving enough, they go more preemptive. You can't react to everything in like 5 frames, they gotta put that mind conditioning in there.
That's right.
Whoa, man, the fact that you can't even get a heavy slash fireball full screen to the shadow clone, what a backdash.
Yeah, that projectile is ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah.
The block. Ooh, the counter to the fast RC throw, I like it.
That was tricky.
This pressure.
Yeah, and the YRC to reset. Okay. Oh, catching the air dash in. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit slow.
Yeah, nice from Jay. And I feel like Chetoo's been so close a lot of these rounds. It's just Jay really walling up and getting these closeouts.
OGG and baits the flash kick. Yeah. Definitely just kind of got a feel for how Chetoo's playing defense right now.
Yeah, like Jay's not afraid to make these moves, but will like kind of take themselves back every other time just to keep them second guessing. I like it.
Never getting predictable.
No, true. That 50-50 guess game. The 50-50 doesn't have to be all committal, You can get
That's right. And that was it right there, right? Fukyo forward and then holding back. Let me see if I can get another flash kick to come out, but Chetoo's starting to catch wise. Okay. Good match there.
The RC misses it, but gets it on the other side, and the wait out on the burst. Wow, didn't get the 5P, but what awareness was like, oh man, here comes the block string. Tried to get out, and no, was already ready with the instant backdash. Very nice.
Yup, pulling back. When am I actually going to commit? And unfortunately, it's a game of chicken, and Chetoo's the one that pulls the trigger on that preemptive burst. That's a tough spot to be in, so can't really blame him. But man,
no, I'm just glad to see that Jay on fire earlier. Some people go to losers and they really burn out, and we're not seeing that here. Jay's definitely keeping it on, being like, I've made the most of today, and I definitely want to make it back into this grand finals.
Yeah, some people get deflated for sure, but if double in bracket, like you got to use the fact that there's a loser bracket. You got to treat that like a resource because it is.
Yeah.
And losing to Chetoo 3-1 winners didn't mean anything because GrandMastaJ right now clearly has made some adaptations up 2-0.
Yeah, low set in video games, you play 2 matchups. You play the actual matchup and you play the player, and it could actually turn into like Texas Hold'em at times, considering how people's mindsets are. Are they going to go all in all day? Like, you really got to get those reads.
Yeah, a lot of things can change. Man. Yeah, really playing at a range, right? GrandMastaJ really backing up and playing at a range where it's like, I know you might want a flash kick, but I might not even be around for it. So are you really going to pull that trigger? And Chetoo's going to have to think twice.
Yeah, Chetoo's just kind of stuck playing Jay's game at that 5S range. I like the fireballs, but they're not really doing much. Oh, what an anti.
Yeah.
Scramble. The back.
Okay.
Nice cross.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, but man, just fighting right out of the corner.
Ooh. The burst back in. He gets out of the Beyblade with the BRC
air
missed
throw.
the air throw.
I love that. I love the whiff air throw animation. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, and the sound.
Just swinging it there.
Nice pickup by that Swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, and the block again. This could be it with the super. Forgot.
No. Yeah.
It be happening in tournaments. You know, you think you're gonna get an obvious counter hit, and you're just a little bit off, and the gap breaks you open. You could have just waited.
Oh man.
Oh, what a jump in. And now Chetoo, you know, we saw that earlier, but get called out by these 2 H's, but now trying to jump the ground neutral and getting some results. Oh. YRC off me. My turn. OTG? No. Ooh.
Oh, what a crazy counter hit.
The back. What a jump dust! Yo! Hanging in there.
By a thread.
Right? Top ropes. Vader bombed right on there. Let's go.
Getting flashbacks to the Bandit Bringers from Mira's soul, honestly, with that kind of option. Just gotta get out of the corner some way. You can definitely see sometimes the mentality where it's just like, okay, I just need anything to hit right now. Anything to hit.
And this is one thing I love about anime games. You have weird normals that can change your air momentum speed, and that jump dust, you know, called out that crouching heavy at a certain range and was able to whiff punish. You know, the anti-air. That's what we'll say.
Anti-air.
Those moves are so cool.
Yes, the anti-air.
Yup.
So Faust, honestly, a character that has that in spades, right?
Indeed, yeah. The J2K, even the bomb bag, going my way, or mix.
Yeah, just stalling you up there, changing up their anti-air timing. It's funny because that whole mechanic too is like super big in Smash. Like especially like Smash Ultimate. Like that's one of the things people actually look at. Do you have a move that does that to change how people will try to anti-air you? It's like a thing that it's like a considered. You know, it's almost like the way people talk about having a DP. Like, okay, this character's hard to anti because they got a move like that, you know?
Like if you're fighting Game & Watch or something like that, you know? Or
exactly.
Yoshi. Yeah.
And they're above you, it's just like, all right, well, they're probably just going to make it down for free.
I play Duck Hunt in Ultimate, but to be honest, I don't understand stage counter picking. I always let people pick for me, and they're like, what the hell's wrong with you?
That's okay, I don't either. Ooh. Again, Fukyo forward, back up a little bit. Test the waters. Jay again, match point right here.
Oh, the flash kick. Nice cross up.
Oh, great use of the S projectile there.
What a juggle. I like it. Yeah. Using the most off counter hit 6P. The weight out. Yo, what a 5K.
What a 5K. Very classy 5K. Very mature.
I like GrandMastaJ's like preemptive neutral here. Ooh, very nice getting the hit because he's not going to whip punish. Why not just keep walling up?
Put the hitbox out there, make them deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. Hold that lead. Make them play your game. Very nice. 2S, the burst, and out of options here for defense.
Yeah, blood getting up there too for Jay.
Oh, Guard Crush gets the overhead. Not enough to kill. Jay with the 2S gets the hit. Is it enough? Out of range. Wow.
He's looking for maybe a JD. You know Chetoo might do it.
The BRC. Is it the second time the cross up?
The Berserker slash to stay alive in the tournament.
Yo, Chetoo. They're trying to get who the best mirror matcher is. Good block, but the throw. Jay in prime territory here. Yes, the counter hit. No burst on the table. Big damage.
One more hit really going to do it. Even if that burst comes online, probably not going to be able to escape a combo. Yup. Oh, with the JH getting thrown out. Nothing Chetoo can do about that.
GrandMastaJ, you know, we said it earlier. They were the nuclear landmine of the bracket, but, you know, they did much better than that. Usually the landmine just kind of shapes it for others, but they're moving on to grand finals. They are definitely one of the main protagonists of the story of this week. And
That's
man,
right.
we're going on. Actually, they'll be the antagonists as they are in losers. So
Depending on how you look at things, yeah. Depending on how you want to look at things.
True.
This is we got to think of some other type of armament that doesn't just explode and take itself out. I was like those I don't know. It's like the bombs from. You play Paper Mario?
Yeah, hell
I always thought it was funny that the bombette when she joins you and like her attack is she like explodes on the opponent, but then she's okay. And I'm like, why are you okay? Aren't you a bomb? Shouldn't she be like? Thought that was kind of funny.
No,
so he's just a landmine that keeps on ticking.
Those are the players you got to deal with in these brackets to get through top 8s. And GrandMastaJ showing, if I just know where to explode, I get to stay here forever. I'm immortal. I'm gonna just blow everyone up.
Yeah, the consistency is definitely looking clean. And you got to be feeling good with one win over Chetoo's Leo. It's just 2 sets over Razzo is going to do it. And we got the match arena right here, 273 right now. Again, if y'all didn't see the demonstration earlier, it is incredibly easy. It takes about 20 seconds. You don't need to make an account. Just click on that link, !Matcherino in the chat. And it's just using your Twitch account alone. 50 cents for free. Not even coming out of your own pocket. And you're going to support the players. Oh, the codes are all claimed? Well, it's going to come out of your pocket, but I take it back.
It comes out of your pocket now, but if you're having fun, you don't have to donate much if you don't want to, unless you're balling, But,
They do say, like karma comes back around, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like me and you like a good match, sometimes you just got to log into your PayPal, click $15 and, click send,
Can definitely happen. Can definitely happen. Man, heading into this grand final. Do you feel like what do you think GrandMastaJ did differently in the winner set compared to Nerd? I knew you were alluding to something. The $15 direct contribution. Hey everybody, follow in Nerd Josh's footsteps. We might get to 300.
No, exactly. $12 away. If 3 of you donated $4, I'm still appreciative. So honestly, just when I just started talking, I clicked login at the top and I just did exactly. And then I was done. Literally. So it doesn't take any time. If you get some money in your Matcherino from winning some of these online tournaments, you might have some in there already. I entered a couple Street Fighter 2 mixed tournaments through Riz 1 and some old school stuff. So I had some money in there. Might as well throw it up. And much love to everybody out there. Shouts to the community during this online era. This grand finals, though, having GrandMastaJ up here against Razzo, this is going to be,
That's right. This is, the same matchup we just saw, but Razzo, like you said, a player with an insane amount of, I don't know what to call it. I guess tournament preparation, just entering everything, and is definitely going to be locked in that competitive mindset. So if there's somebody that might give GrandMastaJ a run for their money, could be Razzo right here. 2 sets to play with, too.
I mean, I'd say Razzo, some players definitely have certain player type abilities. And I brought up earlier how they're really good at watching defensive habits. But it's kind of similar to Yipes. I wouldn't say it's on quite Yipes' level yet. But they definitely can. They have that third eye where they can just see you blocking certain ways and just react to it very well. So their conditioning incredibly solid. And the fact they just play very persistent and ambitious all the time, but very hard to condition, it definitely applies to the strengths of Leo or Ram when they enter these tournaments. They definitely play to their strengths.
Yeah, Leo, Ram as well, honestly, but Leo definitely a character where if you've got to read in their defensive habits, you're going to blow them up. Or kind of what they're, especially if like if they're going to push buttons or if there's certain options that they just can't block. Sometimes that's just the case with Leo.
No, true.
Sometimes you just hit him with some cross-ups and you smell blood in the water and you realize, wait a minute, I can get a lot of mileage off of this. So, see what happens here.
Sometimes Leo just back turn dashes through you and hits low 3 times. Good luck. Sometimes it's guard crush 5 times and they dash in your face and low and throw you, or another overhead. Like there's a lot of things to think about, So absolutely. Ooh, we're $2.50 away. I know someone can get that in there. Thank you, Phantom. One sec, I can't read all of it. Was it Phantom Boots? Phantom, let me click that. What's the name say? Phantom Boss 5, sorry. Like a boss with the $5. And heebie jeebies always. We appreciate you. Thank you. So close. All.
That's right. $1.50 away from the big 300.
he would say, make some noise. But, you know, he's not. But y'all can make some noise in the chat.
Absolutely.
While we wait for this grand finals. Hey, there's the eagle in the sky. He is actually a gear. You know that? The eagle's a gear. You gotta watch the story, man.
I do, apparently. I heard it's hype. I heard it's hype. All I know is
I just made that
blaming
up,
the beasts. Did you make that up? I was curious about, I don't know what's going on with this background. It's a crazy background, man. They got those like floating doors with like, they look like portals to other worlds. I don't really know what's going on. And look at this. Wow, Razzo actually gonna be with the character swap going to Ram for Ram. Oh,
hey, I just want to give one more shout out to Saint Cola, one of my other favorite commentators, holding down for Panda out there. Much love, Cola. I see you out there.
Appreciate you,
Saint Hood. Throw in the last 5. I'll see if Steve will rip off my right arm at some point of the ender. All right, let's get to it. Grand finals, baby. What a forward punch to start. Yo. Here we go. The 5P check is fast.
5P in the Fukyo, yeah. Yeah, we saw like, you know, I definitely think, you know, it's close to even. I feel like I know a lot of Ram players don't really super duper like it, but it's just the kind of matchup where whoever gets on top, like, I think it's fundamentally like if you get Nago in the corner blocking, or if he gets on top of you, either way, it's a big advantage to whoever's got the pressure going. So
yeah, their game plans work really well against each other. And they both have that same 5S kind of whip punish range, so it gets kind of volatile.
Exactly. I think it's like, the thing with Ram is Ram in a lot of matchups, you're kind of used to having the range advantage because, you know, you got your far slash, you got your jump slash, and they're huge. But Nago is definitely a character where yeah, he is going to kind of outrange you a lot of the time. So you got to rely on kind of your mobility and just whip punishing, and you'll always have this damage, so.
Right?
Ouch.
Man, Razzo
here. Okay, wake up Gold Burst.
Pulling down the north versus south battle here, and man, GrandMastaJ not giving it up yet. I thought this was gonna be quick. Oh no, we go into the corner.
Oh man!
Oh, I thought it was gonna build enough tension, to be honest.
The RC just keep it going, yeah.
Gabe, what? Uh-oh. You know, GrandMastaJ started off so strong. I was like, yo, we gonna get this reset? But
And Tetra Huge in the chat also points out, yeah, there's also the other side of things, which is like, yeah, okay, Ram in the matchup is one thing, but I also just think Leo, you know, Nago's the one character that gives Leo potentially a lot of trouble. So
I didn't think about that, because Leo has to get up close and personal a lot, so I can see that being annoying.
Yeah, I can see that being annoying. Like, even I remember watching Evo, and you know, a lot of people, it was like, okay, it kind of makes sense in retrospect that the person that put a stop to Sonic's mad run was, you know, Hotashi with the Nago, because it's kind of a tough matchup. True. But yeah, if you can push Nago into the corner, you know, for sure. I mean, that right there, like, and you're always going to be able to get these burst safe routes with the sword tosses where they really just have to.
No,
check. Okay,
so
nice 6 speed. Yeah, it's a crazy projectile.
Oh, what a super.
Oh, that was a little bit tricky. Trying to bait something out there. The double jump over him.
Incredible anti-air. Bring him to the corner.
Love the juggle.
Yeah, had to guess and hit him.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I do bite. Okay. Yeah, they're playing. Oh my god. Yeah, see, like, I mean, even right there, right? That 2S, I think in a lot of matchups, that'd be a safe place to press that button. But Nago, he's got a big sword. And it gets bigger. Ooh. That's actually a move that I think, oh my god, keep it going.
Was that jump dust?
Yeah, that jump dust, that multi, that's actually like a move that I feel like, especially with now you can, it's a little bit if anything underused now, yeah. And I know that, you know, now that you got the JH cancels, I've seen some of the Asian players also using, like, you know, JH, JD for like a pseudo kind of fuzzy. It can be very tricky.
Yeah, I can see that. Wow.
Man, the meter is running low for Oh, catches him coming forward.
Yeah, seems like they didn't really know how to get a clean punish at that range. Unfortunate for MastaJ. Nice
Yeah,
5K
and this is tough too because you know we're seeing Jay using the FD to pretty good effect when he has the meter, but sometimes if Ram's on you and you just don't have any meter, then you really do just have to hold it.
Yeah, literally, and just I like the drop on the combo just to keep the corner because literally this is where Nago loses here, and the hit confirmed a super. Wow, what's a fuzzy? So this is gonna be kind of advanced SSBM, but if your character is in continuous block stun, there's no gaps, and the first thing you do is stand block. Even if you're crouching during that block string, your hitbox is still a standing hitbox. So even though your character looks smaller, you can get a jumping normal as long as the block string doesn't have any gaps. So those are called fuzzy setups. So basically she can force a block string that starts with a high that you start the block and then continue while you crouch block to a jumping instant overhead. Pretty cheap.
Right. So even though you like, and there's always the question of like with Ram in particular, you'll see them like, you know, I've seen JH, which obviously is a huge vertical hitbox, even though it did get nerfed a little bit, still a pretty big move. And then you can go into a JD where they don't really know when to transition to blocking low, because the JD could hit 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times. So it can be kind of tricky, and you could definitely open people up with that, or you could just go empty low. So
yeah. In KSO SSBM, that technique is possible in every fighting game I can think of, except for KOF 14, Melty, and Uni. So if you do learn that, you can apply it to other fighting games. What a
I didn't realize it wasn't in Melty.
Yeah, in Melty, there's no real fuzzies like that, and there's cross-up prevention on a lot of stuff too if you just hold back. So
Right. If you stand block, yeah.
Yeah. If you stand block, of course. Yeah. So. Ooh, Razzo.
Yeah, that actually
back and get the 2 games.
Yeah, and I mean, Razzo could have even gone for the super wall break there with plenty of meter to work with, but man, yeah, this is looking super dominant right now. Okay,
let's go. And Banks, I know, right? But it's there if you want it. It's there if you want it.
right. A big surprise for a lot of people.
Let's go, Jay. Get a number on there. Let's go. Good juggle.
Oh,
super, yes.
And I think with the wall break, that's going to be enough, right?
Yeah. A 2-1. You know, I know we got some stuff to do tonight, but I don't want to see at least some form of a fight. Let's go, GrandMastaJ.
Staying alive.
Very
Going to be 2
nice.
more games taken to reset the bracket here on Razzo.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a Matcherino in play. If you want to win some money, Jay, you got to turn it up, unleash that Bonkai, and get that bite in, you know. I know Halloween's coming up. You might already got your blood fix in, but, you know.
That's true. Late October should be a buff for a vampire character in theory. Let's see what happens.
Right? To be honest, I wanted to make a Vlav costume, but I slept on it.
Ooh, that would be kind of dope. Well, it's not like you have that much time, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I could have just bought like a Dracula outfit and like some fur coat and just bought a machete.
Oh, true.
Speaking of which, what kind of magician wields a machete? Sorry, we're talking about different games here.
Yeah.
I always wondered that. What a low.
A very intimidating magician, that's what.
True.
Oh, Ram wields 2 machetes right now. She's putting them both to great effect.
Sorry, I actually fixed my face.
Okay. Ran forward a little bit. Sometimes you're just running at him, but yeah. That was good stuff from Jay. Okay, whip punish. Yup. Trying to close the distance at 1.4K.
Winning the flash off the 5P, 6P. Damage.
Wow, yeah,
Razzo,
no super necessary for that.
I like how Razzo took literally like 40% and just ran in full confidence and still got the block. Ooh, here we go.
Absolutely. Yep, and leaving him in the corner. Don't break the wall.
Oh, the whiff there, but still didn't get the hit. Wow, the recovery.
Yeah, Jay respected it, right? I mean, he didn't really know, like... Ooh, keep it going. Okay. Just dropped it at the end there. Oh!
Wow, the burst punish. Can Razzo get it?
Yeah. Oh! Wreck and dash cancel into the super Razzo.
And right before that moment even happened, FD'd the block string that probably would have chipped kill. That awareness was huge. Incredibly clutch play.
Super duper good. Kind of stuff that wins tournaments.
No, yes. Being able to look at all your meters and not succumb under pressure is very nice.
Catching Jay pushing some buttons on defense here, but it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Ouch.
Yeah, Jay's in trouble. No meter here, no burst. Has to play honest. Just now getting the level 1. Oh, almost got whip punished. The run up pressure.
Oh, run all the way up.
RC. Oh,
That's it. Yeah.
OTG.
Oh, into the super. Ouch. Speaking
Very
of OTG
nice.
finishes.
They take it again with the Ram. Let's go, Razzo. I like it. You making me go back to BB tag. I'm about to make Jonah play this shit with me again. I'm gonna be like, Jonah, you coming back into it, man. We coming for some strive to get Razzo, because I feel like I gotta go back to practice. I gotta zoom before I boom now, you know? Everyone thought my experience came. No, Razzo holding these events down constantly and showing that you can't even just beat their Leo, you gotta beat their Ram too.
Yeah, it was literally, I think Leo threw basically the whole bracket until that Nago matchup with Jay in grand finals. But I mean, worked out great for him. Clearly with the counter pick strategy down to a science. Very clean stuff from Razzo.
Hey, I mean, if that matchup is better in their opinion to them, more power to them. They definitely played the tournament mindset to a T and used strategy to articulate another win. So congrats.
Yeah. I think it's I don't know what to make, because like both those characters are ridiculous this match. They both got buffed, and man, make some noise. Tasty Steve, $20. Much love, Steve. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'm on.
Much
your
love,
stream,
Steve.
Thank you so
Steve,
much. For
come in here and
bro.
just yell shout out at them. Rip my arm off for the people.
Oh yeah, and there's Saint Cola right there with the 5. Appreciate that too, Saint Cola.
Yo, always the Cola. Much love, Cola. I miss commentating with you. That Grand Blue at Combo Breaker was fun. I hope to see you at Frosty or CEO. I will definitely be at those events. I'll also be at Climax for any anime heads in here. So definitely, if you see me, come take a picture or say hi or tell me I'm whack. All 3 are cool to me. You know, I love y'all. I missed it.
Absolutely.
Yo, rip my arm off. Yeah. Ah! Let's go.
Yo, shout outs to everybody that came out, man. I really do appreciate it. I feel like I'm signing off for Saturday Night Live or some shit. Yo, Toph, man, I really appreciate you, man. Hanging out, doing some commentary. When I get back in town, man, you already know what it is, man. At least
We'll
coffee's
kick it.
on me. Shout
Appreciate
out to
that.
everybody in the chat. All you guys that came through for the first time, I really do appreciate y'all coming through to hang out. I really, really, really hope you guys come back next week. And on top of that, to all the new people who entered and that top 8 being sick as hell, man. I saw those 3 Leos up there. I saw those 3 Kings, man. Hold it down for the squad, man. Y'all know the drill, man. And hey, do me one more favor before y'all get out of here. I need y'all to do one more favor. Yo, Taste Buds, if you in the chat, make some noise for motherfucking Toph, though.
Yeah.
Homie, though, coming through, holding it down on the 1s and 2s.
And I'm gonna shout you out one
Appreciate
more
you.
time, Toph. Like, a lot of people don't know this dude's been on Shoryuken before. All of you even played Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, bro,
This
that's
dude's
real.
been playing
That's real.
platformers and fighting games. We all know Toph knows how to party, but he knows how to party on the 2D end as well. So much love to Toph. He's definitely an OG here.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
It's always
that.
love, man. Shout out to all
Appreciate
the Taste
that.
Buds. Shout out to Spencer. Shout out to my bro Nerd Josh, always making noise for him. I'm gonna let y'all close it out. I wanted to make sure that I watched it. I had a good time, man. So y'all be good. I'm gonna let y'all take it. Peace, y'all. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I guess we'll end it here. You know, thank you, Hitbox, Astro, and the rest. Don't forget to get those sticker packs through 10-0. Toph, you're a legend. It's actually a pleasure to commentate with you. I know my brother will fanboy and ask me a million questions. I love you,
Oh man.
But
Shout out to Max.
yes, yo, if anyone knows my boy Free, yo, shout him out. He's cool. But like, yo, all y'all, keep playing Strive. The new patch is out. This season of ICFC is not over. Make sure to sign up. All right. Give Razzo your props, and we'll see you all soon next week. Honestly.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a crazy patch. I've kind of was taking a break from playing. I was honestly the only games I was playing was Melee and Nick All Stars for a little while, but I'm jumping back in with Melty and Strive. I might have to enter one of these brackets myself soon enough, so we'll see.
Hey, play
We'll
me
see.
in Nick All Stars, and I'll help you with Melty.
Well, perfect. Yeah. Help me
Like,
find
I
a
need
main
that
first of all, because
platformer.
I still don't even know who I'm playing right now, to be honest with you. So
Oh,
look, we
cool.
could start there, and I'll show you some Jigglypuff stuff on the side. If you're
Yo,
trying to lame
yes,
some
please.
people out.
Please, I'm trying to bring actual s'mores. I'm trying to do this.
Perfect. We can get that done.
Hell yes. No, much love, Toph. It's always a pleasure. I got to shout out everybody here. Yo, Ho Wings, thank you for all the support of the Matrino as well. You're here every week. Thank you. I guess they're okay. They're blue light. I need to get real ones, but yeah. Much love, everybody. I know I'm holding it for Steve here. I know we all miss him. He makes the best noise, but gotta give it up to Spencer. Gotta get up to Tenno, and I guess we'll be saying thank you, and we'll just see you next time.
Absolutely. Peace out, everybody.
Burns my eyes, what a stranger scent, sound becomes hot again. Never ending wise, forgot what I want, is this Arcadia? I don't know what's right for the world, oh I may have lost my way. There's no reason to doubt it now, so what do I have to feel? Under the sacred wires, never stop, just go. I don't care how many more stars again. Here in the pale fire, I'm doing as well as I can. I hope my path will be. I got a light for someone to follow. The roar of the spark. Time to give a seat.